right. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to the call. Thank you for joining us. If you are just jumping aboard, feel free, go ahead and unmute your line, state your name, let us know
All
where you're calling
right,
in from,
we're
please.
here. See how it goes.
Yeah, Huntsville, Alabama.
All right. Welcome to the call. Thank you for joining us. Who else do we have out there?
Karen from Virginia.
All right. Welcome from Virginia.
Marvin from Virginia.
All right. Hey, Marvin. Welcome, sir. Who else do we have out there?
Vernon, Tampa, Florida.
All right. Tampa, Florida. Welcome to the call. So we are going to get started just in a moment. If you're just jumping aboard, go ahead, unmute for me, state your name, let me know where you're calling in from.
Beverly, Canada.
All right. Hey, Miss Beverly, welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We're going to get started here in just a couple minutes. If you have a few people you would like to invite to this call, feel free to do that now. Go ahead, unmute for me, state your name, let me know where you're calling in from.
Wilbur Hunter, St. Petersburg, Florida.
All right. Hey, Wilbur, welcome, sir. I'm going to mute you guys out if you have any background noise. Feel free to unmute, state your name, then you can just mute yourself right back out again. Who do we have out there?
Irene Wright, Tampa.
All right. Hey, Miss Irene, I'm gonna name you on here. How do you spell your name, Miss Irene?
Irene.
All right, got you.
Like it's Irene. Like,
All right. Well, welcome everybody to the call. Thank you for joining us. Miss Desiree, can you do me a favor and can I make you co-host? For some reason, my waiting room button will not.
Yes, ma'am, you can. Good evening.
All right. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. All right. Well, listen, everybody, welcome to the call. Thank you for joining us. We're going to get started roughly around 5 minutes after. So it's 7:02 Eastern Standard Time where I'm at here in Indianapolis, Indiana. If you can, go ahead, unmute your line, state your name. Let me know where you're calling in from.
Coach Cliff, Richmond, Virginia.
All right. Hey, Coach Cliff, welcome, sir.
Stephanie Hightower, California.
All right. Welcome from California.
Debbie Stewart, Newport News, Virginia.
All right, Virginia, welcome to the call. Thank you for joining us.
Lawrence Poole, Newport News, Virginia.
Hey, Lawrence, how are you, sir?
Outstanding. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking.
No problem.
All right. Well, listen.
In Georgia.
Hi, Pastor. Welcome, sir. All right. Well, we're going to get started. We have about 2 more minutes. So if you do have a few people that you would like to invite to this particular call, go ahead and do that. We're going to do a very quick overview.
you're all invited.
And if you would like to ask questions inside the chat, you can do that. And I'm going to tell you guys everything you need to know in your first 90 seconds. So if you can kind of lock in, this is
Here
a
we
very
go.
simple, very lucrative program if you take it seriously and you really understand the simplicity of it. So I want to welcome all of you to the call. Go ahead, last call, unmute, state your name. Let me know where you're calling in from, please. All right. Hey, Amanda, welcome.
Gotta say hello, you know.
All right. Well, give me just a second. I'm just trying to see if I can turn off the waiting room. If not, I have my bestie on here. Miss Desiree has been with me for, I don't know, probably going on 7 years now in programs. So I know she'll be here to help. If you do have questions, you can ask those questions in the chat. All right. All right, well, listen, we're going to go ahead and get started. So just to protect the integrity of the call, I'm going to shut off everybody's video. I will record this. So if you would like to send it to someone, you can go to Megan Lynch, and I'll put it in the chat for you, and just subscribe. I always upload to YouTube as well. So if you want this recording,
Or you can come
definitely get
here.
it. Now, quick question for everybody. Go into the chat. And I'm going to ask you a lot of questions. If you can participate and you're not driving, that would be great. I want to make sure everyone is very clear on how this program works. So again, welcome everybody. My name's Megan Lynch. I have a lot of people in the room right now, or I would unmute. But I do want to tell you that I've been inside of this program, Solarium Life, for a little over, probably going on 5 weeks. And the amazing part is, I've been in programs where I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. And I'm not saying this to brag and boast. I'm just telling you that when I get into programs, if it makes sense, it's going to make dollars, right? But what I love about this program is if you have a business, any business, or if you are interested in starting a business, the tools inside of this particular company can help anyone. I don't care if you're a real estate agent, if you are a doctor, a lawyer, you have your own insurance company. If you're thinking about creating, you can utilize the products that are inside of this particular company. So let's go ahead and get started. I do want to ask you a quick question. Go into the chat. If you are brand new, just type new in the chat, NEW. If you're hearing this for the first time, someone invited you to the call, you're not quite sure what it is, just type new in the chat. I'll tell you everything you need to know in about 90 seconds. If you're already
Yeah,
a
I'm
part of the
old. I'm
program,
40 now.
just put a 1 in the chat. You're already a part of the 1%ers who have jumped into this program. You're taking it seriously. And one thing I do want to tell you about Solarium Life, they do have a call at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the owner tonight. So for those of you who need to know who's running this company, is it legitimate? All of those things, right? You can jump on the call at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll make sure you have all that information. So again, welcome to the call. Just a little bit about myself. I started off as a high school English teacher. I did that for roughly about 17 years. And then in 2017, I went full-time in the networking space. And it was probably one of the best things that I've ever done. In 2020, right, 2 weeks before the pandemic hit, I got into a company and got to $100,000 a month in income in 90 days. And that's not the impressive part. Over 21,000 people from 100 different countries came into that company. We were doing about $1 million a week, not a month, in revenue. And we helped a lot of people get to 6 and 7 figures. So I went full-time in the networking space. I then launched my own company with my twin sister. We launched over 2 companies. We paid out millions of dollars in revenue. So you may be asking, like, why am I in this particular company?
Because you're a scammer.
Well, my partner Alan Jones reached out to me and said, hey, there's a company that's rolling out, listen closely guys, and they help marketers or
No, they don't.
businesses be able to market online with digital tools. So somebody put that in the chat, tools. That's what this company is all about. How can we help businesses, whether you're
Everyone put tools in the chat because they're all a bunch of tools. Thank you.
How can we help the creators? So it had my attention. Also, Alan has made over $42,000 in the last 5.5 weeks. He's my sponsor. So, you listen to people who make income. So I want to tell you guys how this particular company can help you. Your financial freedom starts here. So I want to show you how you can discover a growing community and an opportunity designed to help people worldwide build income and take charge of your financial future. Now, if you've been in programs before, I get it. Some programs are slow to pay. This program pays instantly. So if you do decide to share this opportunity, it's
So
optional.
full of shit.
It will pay you instantly. So let's talk about it really quickly. There's 3 key things that you need to know about this particular program. Number 1, the product is powerful automated business tools powered by DH Media. So we're going to explore what kind of tools you might need in order to make money online or to start, grow, or expand your business that you already have.
Even this
Also,
is
for
a
those of you who
pyramid.
decide to share this opportunity, you do not have to build a large team. You don't have to do that. It's an affiliate program, which means if you share the opportunity and someone decides to utilize these tools, you are going to get paid. Somebody type instantly inside the chat for me. Instantly. You don't have to wait on your money. The minute that you share and someone takes advantage of the products, you are going to make money instantly. Also, I do want you guys to know that yes, you can make money as your team is growing. We call that spillover. We're going to talk about that. It's a blessing, but I'm going to teach you a strategy in order to make some great income. So let's get down to business. Now, one thing that I know about most people in 2026 is either they have a lot of money and no time, or they have a lot of time and very little money. Everybody's struggling out here. Even if you have a great job with great benefits, sometimes our money is just not working the way that we want it to. Inflation, trading time for money, and burnout is real. We also understand that right now the old safety nets are not there. Government pensions, when you start talking about traditional banks and corporate jobs, I know some of you guys absolutely love your job. You just wish that you had a little bit more money at the end of your month. So this is going to give you guys an opportunity to become someone type creator in the chat.
No, it's
We're
not.
going to learn how to be creators. Some of us are one financial
No, you
hit
won't.
away from this chain reaction of stress, of unexpected expenses and credit card debt. I don't want to spend a lot of time on the problem. What I do want to focus on is the solution. And I believe the solution is to shift from just being dependent on one income to shifting into a system. And I always say system stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. You learn how to work together as a team. So welcome everybody to Solarium Life. Welcome to our team. I want to talk first about the product. So for those of you who are looking to, stop dreaming and start building, this is going to be a great opportunity for all of you. The difference between Solarium Life and any other crypto company or company you may have been involved in is that Solarium Life has real digital products, real business tools. You can use these tools every single day. And if you decide to share, you get paid instantly. So I want to talk just a little bit about some of these products. Here's how it works. Everybody put a 10 in the chat for me, please. You can get started with Solarium Life in the marketing space for as little as $10, right?
Oh my
You cannot
Lord.
jump
Here we
to
go,
a $50 package. You can't come in for $100 right off the bat. You have to start with that $10 package. What happens is when you buy a package, you get credits. So these credits never expire, and you can take these credits and then use these credits to build your businesses. So we're going to talk about some of these different products that you can utilize. Number one, you can build, automate, connect, and you can market and manage your business. So there's over 13 professional tools that Solarium is going to allow you to use, but it's all inside of one ecosystem. So how many of you guys just put me in the chat if you know people who, are looking to have funnel builders? Maybe they want to turn strangers into customers. Maybe they want to build a website for their upcoming business, or you just need to be able to email and automate all of your follow-ups. You can do that with this particular company. You can focus on your workflows, booking calendars. You can build communities and blogs and social planners over here. So anything that you can think up, you can utilize these particular products. For example, you may know have funnels, guys, lawn care companies, fitness coaches, or students. Every single person who is wanting to make money probably needs some type of website or funnel. Now, you can either go hire somebody to do this work for you, or you can utilize the credits inside of Solarium, take those credits, and you can tinker, that's my word, and learn how to do some of these things on your own. I also want you guys to understand that you do have an opportunity to, focus on your workflows. I'm going to go through this part pretty quickly. Any email marketing, for example, dentists often send out emails and SMS automations. They send out appointment reminders. Every business in 2026 that's
Right,
thriving
Nev? Like,
is focused on some form of automation. So you can do that with this particular company with the credits. You can focus
course
on
they
your
use
booking
the
calendars and
church.
building communities and getting to all of your social media all at one time. Maybe you have TikTok or you have Instagram. Maybe you are a person that doesn't use technology right now, and you may be asking, how does this benefit me? I have a standard regular job. I'm not really doing any work online, but put a
Standard
7 in the chat, guys,
regular
if you know
job?
people who are building businesses or who need to automate their businesses better. And my question for you is, would you like to make income sharing this opportunity? So the great thing
No.
is over here is you have an opportunity to utilize all of the tools, and inside of your back office, all of you have an opportunity. Someone put free in the chat to create a free account. So once you create
I
your
thought it was
free
$10.
account, you can take a look at all the products inside of Solarium. Now, the only way that you're going to be able to use these products in this
Except
powerful
they're not in
ecosystem is
Solarium,
you can
Megan.
purchase credits for as little as $10. Now, if you were to try to market your business outside of Solarium Life, I can almost guarantee you're going to spend hundreds or thousands of dollars a month. The sad reality is that
By
most people have
DH
great
Media?
ideas, but where people fail is in marketing. I read a book called The Purple Cow, and it said, Starbucks is able to really truly sell a $7 to $10 cup of coffee because they focused on marketing. They put that cup of coffee in the hands of celebrities. They post it everywhere on social media, and now it's the norm. Would you guys
And it
agree?
existed,
just
Megan.
put a yes in the chat. It's
People
the norm
drank
for people
it.
to go and
Yeah,
buy
because it was real.
expensive coffee because they did a great job marketing. That's where people usually fail in business. They have great ideas, very poor marketing. And you can spend hundreds or even thousands of
That's
dollars
supposed to be a
month
picture of Steve.
marketing, but here in Solarium Life, you can utilize what's called credits. So when you come into Solarium, you can start off with a $10 package, or you can start off and you can say, you know what, I want a $10 package so I can get 100 credits, but I may need a little bit more, so you can get a $25. Now you're only going to put a 1 in the chat, everybody, one time for these packages. You pay once. So you have 100 credits that never expire. Now, when you do that, it's also going to open up what's called a 2x2 matrix.
Right?
Now, even if you don't want to make money, you have an opportunity to just come in as a customer. You create your free account, come in as a customer, and you can choose credit packages. For those of you who would like to be affiliates, you do the same thing. You
But
create a
Megan,
free
it's
account.
not multi-level
You choose the
marketing.
affiliate model, which costs you
Steve
no
told
money
us.
at all to be an affiliate. And when you choose your package, it opens up a money-making 2x2 matrix. And we're going to talk about how does it make you income. You can do the same thing as a customer, but you also have an opportunity to make some great income. Somebody put an 8 in the chat for me, please. There are 8 packages. You cannot skip any of these packages. You can't jump and buy a $50 package without buying the $10 package. You can bundle and you can buy multiple packages, the $10, $25, $50, all at the same time if you want. And now it's going to give you an opportunity to open up.
Why would I do that?
Income. Now, this is how my sister and I have made close to $15,000 in the last 5 weeks.
That's a lie, Megan.
There are people over here who have made way more than that. You can do this business sometime, part-time. You can share it or you can choose not to share it. It's completely up to you. But I will tell you that it is super lucrative. So I want to switch gears for just a second. And I want to jump into the affiliate side and then
I thought we were going to get her kicked out of this thing.
There are 8 packages. $10, $25, $50, $100, $500, $1,000, $2,000, $4,000 package. Now, this is what I told my team when we came in. Get in where you fit in. Most people opened up, the first 4 packages, and then made some great income and was able to actually upgrade to some of the bigger packages. Now you may be asking, like, why would I
Then you have to
purchase
pay
bigger
again.
packages?
What?
Well, number one, if you're a customer, it depends on how many credits you would like. Number two, if you're a business-minded person, how much money would you like to make? So my question for all of you is, how much extra income do you need to bring in a month? If you can type that in the chat for me, please.
No.
How much extra income do you need to bring in?
Well,
And what I tell people is most people need an extra anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 to $3,000 extra dollars a month. I would say like the average person. It depends on where you live. Now we are global, so it doesn't matter if you live in Timbuktu or if you live in Tennessee. It doesn't matter, right? But some people need to make a little bit of extra money. So I tell them, you probably want to open up at least the $10, $25, maybe $50 and $100 matrix. It's going to give you an opportunity to make some extra income. So I want to break down this money-making opportunity for you. It is a simple, repeatable structure. Let's say that Desiree comes in and says, listen, I'm going to get the $10 package. It is going to immediately open up 6 positions for her. Now, those positions are going to be empty. Now, what she can do is she can go and share the opportunity and sell a $10 membership. The company is going to pay her 25% of that package or 50% every single time that she sells.
But she never explains the products.
When her 6 positions fill up, guess what? They're going to cycle her, pay her a bonus, and give her some extra income. Here's how it works. On the miles package, all the way up to the $4,000 package, you are able to make income over and over and over again. So the miles package pays out $27.50 over and over and over again. The next package at $68, all the way up to cycling at $11,000. Here's how it works. So I'm going to ask you guys to do a little bit of math with me so you can understand this program. It is a crypto opportunity. So when you buy your $10 package or your $25 package, you're going to buy it in either Bitcoin or USDT. If you are not familiar in the crypto space, we have people who can help you. The company does not hold any of your money. So if you do sell a package or share a package, you're going to make money instantly into your crypto wallet. Now, how many of you guys just put a 1 in the chat if you do have crypto wallets? Put a 2 in the chat if you're not familiar. You would need some extra help, right? There's all types of crypto wallets. I'll show you our team website and you can get one of those wallets relatively quickly. The company is going to pay you directly into that wallet, which means this isn't one of those companies where they say, hey, if you do this, we'll pay you 1% a day. Most of the time, those are scams. They don't have products and they don't really pay you. This company has a real product and they pay you instantly into your own crypto wallet. So that is how this company is so very different. Here's how it works. Let's say that you refer someone to get a $10 package. You are going to get 10 times the amount of credits. In this case, you get 100 digital credits. Now, what can you do with those credits? You can build websites, you can build funnels, you can tinker. It's all marketing. That's the product. Does that make sense, everybody? Just give me a yes in the chat.
No, the product is
what am I doing with these credits? Why do I want these credits? I'm going to show you in the back office. You take the credits and you're able to go into your own back office and build websites, build funnels, tinker, work on your marketing with those particular credits. They never expire. But what happens is when you share this opportunity, and let's say that you share it and you refer 2 people and they land in your position 1 and 2 on that first level. The company says, because you brought them over, we're going to pay you 25% of that package.
So you're getting paid for recruitment, which is illegal.
Instantly
into pay to play, which is illegal.
Now, let's say that you refer those people, or maybe someone just falls into that position. The company is going to pay you instantly. Let's say that position 1 is Tracy, and Tracy then goes and refers 2 people that you maybe don't know. You're going to get paid 50% of that package because they landed on your second level. You could either refer them or Tracy could refer them. That's going to pay you $5 times 4. And when you cycle, that just means all 6 positions are filled. They're going to pay you an extra $2.50. Are we all on the same page right now, guys? Just give me a 1 in the chat if we're doing kind of this basic math. I'm going to do a little training and then you can ask questions. Now, here's what I want to be real with you guys. People say, well, can I make money doing nothing? I mean, most jobs, no. Could you make money and someone falls into your 2x2 matrix and you end up making money? Yes. I mean, I made close to $300. People fell into 4 of my positions. We're going to talk about that in a moment, but that is not a strategy. So I'm not going to teach you guys to come over here and just sit and wait for spillover. Don't do that. We're going to show you how to refer your first 6 to 12 customers or affiliates so you can kind of keep the party going. But let's say that you referred 6 people to this platform and they fell in your 6 positions. This $10 package cycles at $27.50. So let's say that Dapria brings in Alan and Liz fall in that first level. Instantly, $2.50 into your crypto wallet. Let's say that Alan and Liz then go refer a few people.
Jelly,
Shaq,
you missed
Amy,
the
Lorena,
funnel.
and Juan. Because they're on your second level, you're going to make 50% of that $10 package. That's an extra $5. Let's move on to the $25 package. Why would I want this package?
So many
Number one, it
pyramids.
gives me more credits, 250 digital credits that I can use to work on my business.
See, like,
or
this is the
share with
product,
someone
these
else who might need
packages.
some credits. But I also now can make income on the 2x2 matrix for the $25 package. Now, I want to say this. If you do not have one of these packages, you cannot make money in that matrix. You have to have purchased that package one time. So position 1 and 2, that's first level. It's going to pay you $6.25. On the second level, it's going to pay you $12.50. Anytime that you sell one of those packages, someone's going to fall into one of your positions, or they could potentially spill over into your positions and you're going to get paid. When those positions fill up, you're going to get a $6.25 bonus for a total of $68.75. You do not have to wait for all 6 positions to fill up to get paid. Somebody put instant in the chat. Instantly, when you make a sell or someone on your team makes a sell that might fall into your 6 positions, you get paid instantly. So you could be making money every minute of the day if you choose to do that. Okay. So again, Dapria could take those same 6 people, not 60, and they could purchase the $10 and the $25, and she is going to get paid instantly. Alan and Liz, $6.25. Why? Because that's first level. $12.50 is on the second level. And when you fill up those 6 positions, they're going to give you a cycle bonus. Let's move on to the $50 package. This is where it kind of gets, I say, gooder and gooder. $12.50 level 1, $25 level 2. Why? Because 25% on level 1, 50% of the package on level 2. So the company is not paying you out of thin air. They're literally taking that package and paying it back to all of us. When you cycle, you make $12.50. You can cycle over and over and over again. The $50 package cycles at $137.50, and you get 500 digital credits. Are you guys all following me right now? Okay. What I told my team is come in and try to come in at tier 1, 2, 3, and 4 all at the same time. When you do that, it's going to be roughly around 204 total.
Wow, Megan,
but
really?
The $100 package itself gives you 1,000 digital credits. It cycles at $25 on a cycle bonus. Level 1, you get $25. Level 2, you get
What happened to pay $10?
Cycle over and over and over again at $275. Now, this is standard. Most people are coming in from tier 1, 2, 3, and 4 all at the same time. Now you can bundle your packages, or you can just choose to come in at the $10. It's completely up to you. The $500 package gives you 5,000 digital credits. It cycles at $1,375. $125 level 1, $250 on level 2. I'll give you an example. I always use my partner, Randy. Randy came in at position 1. He had a $500 package. He hadn't signed up anybody yet. And believe it or not, someone fell into his position, my position 3. It was his top position, and he made $125. Someone then fell
That's
into
not a lot.
my position 4, which is his top level. He made another $125. And then that person that was in position 4 went and sold a $500 package, and Randy made $250. So he had already made $125 times 2 plus $250. Did he refer anybody? No, but he's also not sitting around waiting. He just, he got in position and he got lucky. That $500 package pays out over and over and over again. So
But
I
he
do
just
love
got
this
lucky.
compensation plan because it allows people to get in where they fit in and start at that $10 and then move your way up. Okay. So that $500 package is a great package. Also, there's a $1,000 package that cycles at $2,750.
Christ.
And again, those same 6 people could have purchased that package, and it cycles over and over and over again. The last 2 packages, tier 7 is a $2,000 package that cycles at $5,500. And the $4,000 package, you get 40,000 credits, and it cycles at $11,000 over and over and over again. So I want to show you guys, if you move yourself up this ladder, and you might start with the $10 package, $25, $50, and $100 package.
Yeah, all at the same time.
Make your money. You can always purchase the $500 package a little later. Now, Alan came in and got all 8 packages because he knows how this thing works. But some of you guys, that may not be your situation right now. So I always tell people, don't stress your budget. Just get in and learn this process. It cycles at $21,133.75. Here's the thing though. You might sell a $10 package 10, 15, 20 times. You can cycle over and over and over again. Now, there's 2 futures, but I say 1 decision. It's the path of pressure and the path of possibility. So we're going to show you how to get started. I do want to show you this back office really quickly before we get into the get start training, because I think it makes more sense when you guys get a chance to see the back office. So let me share this with you. So when you sign up, you're going to get your partner's referral link. You want to text them right now and say, hey, I want to create my free account. When you create your free account, you're going to choose customer or affiliate. What's the difference? Customer allows you to just buy credits. Now, why would I want to buy credits? Because when you go back here to the product credit shop, you can buy credits. You don't have to work the business, and you have an opportunity to get back here and activate some of your products. Maybe you want to build funnels. Maybe you want to be a website builder, or maybe you need a website and you don't want to spend all your money having someone else do it and update it. You can utilize your credits that never expire. Now, if you're a customer, you do not make money, put a 1 in the chat if that makes sense, right? You're not making income. You're just over here to simply use the marketing tools. For those of you who do want to make some income and you may share it with others, you want to choose affiliate. It's free to be an affiliate. And when you choose affiliate, it is going to give you an opportunity to make income. Now, what you want to do is you want to go back here and you're going to go to packages and you choose the packages that you want. Now, as you can see right here, I want you guys to take a look where it says active commission centers. I have 6 commission centers open all the way to the $1,000. I haven't chosen the 2,000 or the 4,000 yet. But some people come in and they do that. Listen, make sure that you talk to your sponsor first. Try not to open up a package that they don't have without telling them, because if you bring someone in and you just get a $10 package and they get a $10.25, you are going to miss money. Put a 2 in the chat if that makes sense. You cannot make money on a matrix that you don't have open. If they get that $25 package, they're going to end up on your sponsor's matrix or somebody else's matrix that has that particular package. So I tell people to avoid missing money. If you're really over here to make some extra income, sign up and get the 10, 25, try to get the 50 and the 100. It's about $203.50 total that you only pay one time.
Right now.
But what it allows you to do is it allows you to make income on all of those matrices. Here's how it works. Now, Tim Howard, I'm not quite sure who Tim is. Tim fell into my top position. So I want you guys to tell me, how much income did I earn when Tim Howard fell in to this $10 package? He purchased a $10 package. He got 100 credits. How much do you earn if they land on your first level with this $10 package? Type it in the chat for me, please. Perfect. $2.50. Remember, whether you know them or not, if somebody lands in your matrix, you're getting paid instantly. Okay? So $2.50 if they fell on the first level. Wise Man fell on this first level. Amanda Casa, I don't know who Amanda is, but she fell into my matrix. So how much income do you make if someone falls on your second level on this $10 package? Very good. Very good. I'm going to keep bugging you guys and having you type in the chat, because a lot of people are like, I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. But they might be washing dishes, vacuuming right now, and they're really not plugged in to the money-making part of this opportunity. This is probably one of the most simple ways to make income. We're going to show you how to share the marketing tools.
Oh, Lord.
But then also, if we're teaching other people to share, they may fall into your matrix. Now, let's take a look at this $25 matrix. Now, I do know who Morant One is. I personally referred him. Bitcoin Hustle Team came in. I know who that is as well. And then M. Germer fell in. She was signed up by someone else and fell underneath Bob right here. How much did Bob make from M. Germer? Even though he didn't personally refer her, someone else did. This is a $25 package. He's going to make 25%. How much did he earn? Type it in the chat for me, please. I'm going to need y'all to get y'all's calculators out. Bob made 25% of 25, which is a total of, I'll wait for you guys. Close. You're getting close, right? It's about $6.25, right? So just 50% of 25 is $25.50. So I made $12.50 because M. Germer fell on my second level, but fell on Bob's first level. So pretty simple. Here's what I want to show you guys. You can go back here in your back office and you can go right to where it says
it's not our
marketing
Bob.
tools, PDFs and videos, and you can take a look at the presentation yourself. It's right back here.
Or maybe it is.
I'm going to click view. And then as I scroll down, here's the presentation. It's going to tell you guys exactly what you make on your $10, on the $25, $6.25, $12.50 second level. If you have a $50 matrix, if they fall on your first level, it's $12.50, $25 on your second level. So I'm not going to go through all this again, but I just want to keep it simple math for you guys. Okay. So I want to answer just a couple questions, but I do want you to get into your back office, text the person who invited you, ask them for their referral link, and create a free account. When you create your free account, push all these buttons back here. As you start to push the buttons, you're going to start to understand how this program works. You're going to see where our products are. It's right under Product Credit Shop. If you have a hard time purchasing the package, ask the person who invited you to help you, or you can get inside of our groups and someone who is familiar with crypto can also help you get into the program. Now, right here on your total commissions, it would start off and say 0. But the minute that you sell a package or someone falls into a matrix you have open, you're going to get paid into your crypto wallet instantly. Okay. So you have to decide how much income you want to make. Do you want to learn this program? I am going to take a couple quick questions, but I want to tell you guys at 8 p.m. Eastern, you can hear from the owner himself, and you can go right here to solariumzoom.com. There's a button back here that says
Interesting.
join Zoom. And when you click that button, it's going to take you right into the Zoom. Also, write this down, and if somebody could type it in the chat. My twin sister Reagan built us a team website. So those of you who need to hear this again, you don't quite understand it, you want to go to earnbtc.info. Reagan built this website using credits. Now, granted, she's been doing this for a while, so I don't expect you guys to build a website like this one, but you get a chance to use this one. It's our team website. If you send someone here and it says create your free account, it will just direct them to get back with you, get back with the person who shared this opportunity. As you scroll, this is the corporate video on the compensation plan. If you're not familiar with crypto and you don't know which wallet to use, Reagan has very graciously put some links in here for all of you guys so that you can just choose any of these wallets, maybe Safe Power, Trust Wallet, or Coinbase. It's completely up to you. You also have an opportunity to scroll down and watch the video on just the products, and the presentation for the products and for the overall presentation is also on here. If you want to know who the CEO is, you can go right to his Facebook page and get to know him if you choose to do that. But take some time, because we put a lot of work into this particular website. There's a lot of training videos back here for you guys. There's a breakdown that explains each one of the matrices. Again, you cannot skip and buy a $500 package if you have not bought a $10 package. Everyone has to either come in for $10 or you can bundle multiple packages at once. Also, as you scroll down, there's a lot of training videos down here that you can watch as well. And there's some frequently asked questions. So just click the button right here. How much do I earn when someone drops into my matrix? You earn instantly every single time. So you'll see that there's some answers to your questions down here as well. Last but not least, guys, I want you, when you come into this affiliate program, take pictures of your dashboard as your income grows. The very first day Reagan and I got started, we made $657. How? I did a call like this one. I invited 12 of my closest friends and business partners, and they signed up. Some of them for the $10, some for the $25, $50, $100. It was completely up to them. Then guess what? They started to share the opportunity, but look, day 2, we only referred 2 more people, but our income almost doubled, $1,360. Day 2, we went to 1610, same amount of people. How did that happen? Because the team started to share as well. So we documented and we took pictures all the way until day 6, and we had made over $4,000. So this is a great opportunity for those of you guys who not only want to use marketing tools, but you also want to make some extra income. So you're able to do that with this particular program. So what I want to do is I'm going to take just a couple quick questions. And if you guys want to raise your hand real fast, I'll probably maybe do like 3 questions. Let me, there's a button at the very bottom. It says raise hand. You can click that button, or you can unmute and ask your question. Oh, hold on. And we have our top money earner has made over $42,000. He may have made a little bit more. $42,000 in the last 5.5, 6 weeks in this particular program. He is a firm believer in the product. And believe it or not, guys, we were using this product long before we joined Solarium Life, but we were spending $500 to $2,500 a month for our marketing tools. So it was a no-brainer to come into Solarium Life and be able to, purchase a package, use credits, and also be able to make some great income as well. So I am going to make him co-host just in case he wants to jump in. Are you out there, Alan? And he may not be able to unmute right now, but I do see him out there. I'll give him a chance to jump in. Does anybody have any questions at all before we close out the call?
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am. What's your name?
Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie. Are you new to the program?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. What's your question?
My question is, you were explaining why everyone must come in with the $10 or you can buy multiple packages. Say if you just come in with the $10 or maybe even the 25, but only one of them, is there a certain level you must reach before you were able to purchase other packages?
No, ma'am. Great question. Can you see my screen right now?
Yes.
Okay. So when you come in, each one of these packages gives you 10 times the amount of credits. So remember, you're a customer first. So you can come in and buy a $10 package and then 5 minutes later turn around and buy a $25 package, or it'll allow you now to buy the $10 and $25 package at the same time. So there isn't anything that says you have to have done this before you can move to the next level. There's none of that. So I want you to think like a customer first.
Okay.
You can purchase as many packages as you want. But you cannot buy a $50 package.
Right.
It won't let you.
What?
If you
Right.
click $50 package, it's going to think that you want to get the 50, 25, and 10. It's going to total them all together, which is going to be like, with the couple dollar fees, it's going to be like $94,
Mhm.
right? But it's going to open up 3 different matrices for
Right.
you.
Dude, that's
Does that make
ridiculous.
sense?
Yes. It's just
Yeah,
an
so think-
opportunity. The more the more, if you come in with the bundle, it's a greater opportunity to, make a little bit more.
Yes, because I want to show you something. Now you also want
I don't understand why you would buy them
think like an
all. You know what I
affiliate now.
mean?
This isn't where you have to necessarily babysit people. And if you don't mind, I'm just going to be real with y'all. I've helped people make a lot of money, but sometimes in networking type opportunities, you're kind of trying to drag people
Did you hear
along.
what she called
This
it?
isn't one of those programs. This is where you can think, I'm an affiliate. Affiliates go out and share the opportunity. Every time you share, you're going to make income, whether they decide to share or not. Okay. And it pays you instantly. Now, I tell people, work together if you are bringing in, a few people, because you don't want them to jump over you. For example, and
Jump
it's Stephanie,
over.
right?
They can't.
Yes. It's
Okay.
Stephanie.
So Stephanie, let's say you get the $10 package and the $25 package, but then you go and sign up Desiree, and Desiree is like, oh, well, I'm going to get the 10, 25, and 50.
Oh, this one's about to start. I just got kicked out of that one. It says I joined a meeting in another place. Hold on. It was bad. My experience was bad. Okay, it was bad. Hold on, guys. It's because the other meeting is about to start. I guess. The one with Steve Sagrim. He just joined the meeting. Do we want to go back or do we want to wait for the Steve Sagrim meeting? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can get back in.
I opened up 10, 25, 50, 100, and the $500
There we go.
matrix, right? And then it started to cycle. Then I took some of my commissions and opened up and paid for the $1,000 package, which gave me 10 times the amount of credits. And it gave me another opportunity to make some great income.
Get it.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to show you guys. Go ahead. If you have a question, you can ask. I'm also going to show you this dashboard so you understand total commissions.
Is this
Here's my credit.
affiliate marketing or multi-level marketing? Which one is it?
It's affiliate, Darla. Because multi-level marketing is when you get paid 3 levels and below. This is 2 levels. So it's considered affiliate marketing.
Okay,
So,
thank
good
you.
question. You're welcome. Now, are you guys
We've already been
understanding
through
that
this
you
with
could
Steven.
cycle unlimited? I want to show you right here where it says completed centers. Okay. Now, what Solarium has done is they have built you guys your own funnel in here. So when I click free referrals, this means 28 people took my referral link and signed up, but they have not purchased any packages yet. But what Solarium has done is
You
they
can't
built
have a
you your
2x2 matrix in affiliate.
funnel. So now you can share and people will take a look at it and they'll decide if they want to get a package, right? But they're connected to you. I have 67 active referrals, which means I have 67 customers or affiliates who have purchased anywhere from a $10 package all the way to you see Jantuan purchase
Right.
the 10, 25, 50, 100, all the way to the $500 package. Put a 2 in the chat if that makes sense, guys. So some people have come in and put their toe in it. They have 100 credits. Some people have way more credits than that, right? So that's the product side of things. Remember, we're a real product-based company, but you can cycle unlimited. So I want to show you where it says completed centers right here. I'm going to click on this. And you can see I have a $10, $25, $50, $100, $500, and $1,000 package open, right?
Wow, Megan.
I have not cycled any of my 1,000, but I have people who have dropped in my $1,000 matrix. I'm going to go up here to where it says $10. This is where you have people from other countries or who are struggling financially, or people who have just been in other programs and they
Fuck
just
off,
don't believe.
Megan.
They're always like, oh, these things don't work. Yes, they do. They always work for leaders. For people who learn, then you earn. Does that make sense, everybody? So I'm gonna just kind of talk real with you. If you learn how to market, which we show you guys how to do that, you can earn. So you can see on this $10, it cycled 1 time, 2 times, but you're gonna see some of these people keep showing up over and over and over again. Why? Because when they cycle, they end up on your matrix again. They follow you back to your matrix and you can get paid on them over and over and over again. For example, let's take a look at Mob Boss right here. Mob Boss landed on my 2nd level on my very first matrix. And I cycled this matrix 6 positions. Let's take a look at my 2nd one. He didn't show up on the 2nd one, which means he didn't cycle yet. But then I cycled. Then let's take a look at the 3rd one. On this 3rd one, he fell into this bottom spot and I cycled again. How did he end up here? Well, because he cycled a $10 matrix. I personally sponsored him. He landed on the matrix. You could take the same 6 people, not 60, and be able to work with that group of 6 people, affiliates, and continually cycle over and over and over again if you choose. Now, does anybody else have any other questions? Because this is just on the $10 and you can see you can make as many $27.
Is this a scam? I feel like this is one of those.
Darla.
I feel like it's one of those scams.
Well, Darla, scam stands for still confused about money, which a lot of people who don't like network marketing or they don't like affiliate marketing, they're always confused about money. We sell real products. You make money. If you go to TikTok right now, there are people making hundreds of thousands of dollars selling you vitamin gummies.
They ain't selling me nothing.
Nobody says that's a scam. But most
I
people
do.
who don't like network
I
marketing
say it all the time.
or don't like affiliate marketing, it's just because they're not good at it.
Oh, wow.
Right? Or they haven't learned how to sell.
They haven't learned how to scam properly.
Teach you guys, how to sell online utilizing the products. I do want to tell you guys that I do have, let me show you my YouTube channel.
So much
really
for the
quickly
questions, guys. I guess I ended their
before we
questions.
get ready to hop off. So I've been doing this for a long time, so I'm going to show you my channel. And if you scroll down, you're going to see on here
all the scams you were
I
in.
have a part 1 through 4 about cyberbullying. Darla is probably a cyberbully. I know who she is. She jumps on my calls a lot.
Hey, baby.
Right? We're not worried about those types
Hey,
of things.
Megan.
We're going to bring
That's Queen, baby. Hey.
Guys, the great thing about this company, it pays you instantly. And for those individuals who don't want to be a part of it, we just tell them to move along. For those of you who are really wanting to learn how to legitimately sell online and make some great income, I would say this is probably one of the best companies to do that in, because not only can you use the
These videos
products
on Danny
to
are
market
actually
online, but you can
hilarious.
also
Maybe we
share
should watch
with
them
other
later.
people who want to market online.
They're
So
so
Desiree, if you can put Miss Darla in the waiting room, that
Oh
would be great.
no.
Thank you.
Oh no.
All right. So listen, guys, if you can, I want you to take a little.
Well, I got booted out of that one, but that's okay. We still got one more to do here. That should be starting any moment here. She's finishing up anyway. That's why I asked my question. I better change my name. I don't know. I'm guessing a name here. All right. So this is allegedly going to be Steve. Steve Sugden. Very good. That's right. Zoom fun. Yes. Now he's supposed to go live in about 4 minutes. So we are waiting. He has joined the meeting. As you can see, the host has joined. I'm assuming it's him. So we'll see how this one goes, because I'm quite interested. I didn't realize he was going live right after. So I'm glad that we caught that one, because it would be interesting to hear from him live. And if you missed it, I have done an entire deep dive on Steve, the many faces of Steve Sugden, Solarium Life. Okay, it's an hour and 19 minutes long, where I basically show you that this man is not who he claims to be. Danny and I had a conversation with him up on Danny's live stream, and we ended up yelling at him at the end because it was just ridiculous. And you know, this whole thing is a giant scam. It's basically a membership program, and when Danny tried to buy it, they didn't even have the money right. Ooh, it's starting. Okay. This is exciting. So check out my deep dive on this guy if you haven't. I'll post it in the chat. Oh, it's a giveaway. Oh, perfect.
I don't leave my life. I can walk through
This should be good.
changes and still feel alright.
Glad we came here.
Nothing is chasing me. I am safe right here.
You did. And it's funny, right? Because they're like, oh, it's free. Oh, but it costs $10. Oh, but you should buy more than one packages and actually pay like $300. Like, it's ridiculous. But I really hope that Steve comes on camera full for us. Megan isn't really doing it much anymore because she doesn't like how Danny and I make her look. But I really hope we get to see him. That will be interesting. We haven't done this with any of his Zoom meetings, so this is a first. It is. Definitely buy food instead.
Silence tells me I am still alive.
If later on replay you're watching this and all of a sudden there's a big cut, it's because this was copyrighted. I'm assuming that they made this song with AI though, because that's what they're all doing now. Oh, I know. He is. We've talked to him before, Jelly. Danny and I had a whole interview with him, and I'm quite interested because, he's cringe in his videos. The live should be quite good. This is my first live. I've watched a lot of his videos, though. When I was doing the deep dive, I watched way more than I put in. He has a lot of interviews on here with other people, too. It's interesting. Amazing prizes await you. Like, okay, so they're not even really attached to a blockchain. You have to buy a membership before you can even see the products. And as you see, their promoters, like Megan Lynch, don't really promote the products. They promote this business opportunity, as is the case with all of these MLM schemes. So I'm kind of over here like, what giveaway are we doing right now? Like, who are we giving stuff away to? For what? They start handing out cell phones and laptops and cars on this thing, guys. And I'm telling you, I'm going to have an aneurysm.
I woke up slowly with gold across the wall. A little bit of
This is very sad. Very sad song for an MLM Zoom meeting. You know, usually they try to pump us up. I feel like I'm going to fall the fuck asleep. What is going on? I've got an appointment for work and I'm a bit early. Well, I hope you enjoy your sandwich and tea. And I hope it is a good appointment and a good day at work. I went out in the sun too much yesterday, and I think I gave myself some heat stroke because I've been feeling like poop ever since. But hey, it was worth it. Summer fun. We should enter the giveaway. That's what I mean though. Like what are we giving away and to who? For what? Like, is it like the top team members all get something? Is it random? Is there a draw? What is happening? We will find out soon.
I used to count my worth by the things I could hold. Now I feel it growing.
No, I tan, Joe, believe it or not. As pale as I am, the Italian in me, the second that the sun hits me, I turn brown. I've only had 2 sunburns in my entire life. And both were weird circumstances. One time I fell asleep in a metal canoe. Don't do that in the sun. That's a bad idea. On the water, too. It was, a triple whammy for me. Takes a lot for me to get a burn. But no, it was just like the sun the whole time. I can't do that for like 4 hours. There was like no shade where we were. It was bad.
Let the sky come near.
We're gonna put everyone to sleep before the meeting. I'm used to pump up music. It's so weird.
Looking for a door to walk through.
I mean, it's not a bad song or anything, but it's not really hyping me up for this meeting, you know?
Just soft on my shoulders, saying I can change.
I'm surprised that it doesn't say, like, brought to you by DH Media. Because it usually does in their, like, promotional materials. Yes. My husband does burn. He does. My kiddos like me, though. She doesn't really burn that easily. But we just lather her in sunscreen. She's good to go. And she loves the sun. She started tanning this year. Or last year. Last summer. Like just at the pool, I mean, not like in a tanning bed or like actually tanning, but anyway. Are we starting, Stephen? I see you with your skunk hair. What was the name of the skunk in all the cartoons when we were younger? What was it? Was it Pepe? What was his name? That's who this guy reminds me of.
All right, well, welcome everyone to the Solarium Live Business Overview. My name is Dr. Steve, and I will be your host.
Hey, doctor,
And it's
my
wonderful to see so many familiar faces and profile pictures, and I see a lot of new names as well joined us today. I just want to say a big welcome to all our members across the globe. As we continue to grow and continue to there we go. Continue to just enjoy this journey together as we build out this global community. It's always a pleasure to share with the community, our growth. So let me jump right to that screen and we can celebrate together. So we're at 14,606 registered members to date. So, you could definitely say thank you to yourself for, helping the community grow. Guys, we've had such an
wonder if
amazing
Megan's in here. Let's participate.
Super Saturday. Actually, let me hit the record button for you guys. So record.
This meeting is being recorded.
Well, welcome to all our members around the world. I just want to say, a big welcome to you. And then for all our guests that's with us, a bigger welcome for you because, all our members obviously was once a guest who made the decision to purchase a package to get these amazing credits to access our products. And now they're a member with us. Many of them are affiliates earning commissions with our affiliate program. We're going to go over that. So if you're here today, someone invited you to take a look at Solarium Live, take a listen to what we're doing, or maybe they called you up and say, hey, register real quickly, get on the Zoom, and you just might win a Miles package. They're right. And either way, you're very welcome. So we are going to spin a wheel tonight. We're going to bless 3 members that have not purchased a package with 3 Miles packages tonight. So always, that's the joy of sharing our opportunities, also giving away these packages. But I just want to say, as we continue to grow as a community, continue to, roll out good practices. We had some amazing meetings over the weekend. We had our Super Saturday training. We unveiled on some many features, which members are just loving it. And then now, we had a leadership meeting earlier today. Members from across the globe has stepped up to help, move, I would say move the needle even a higher notch, making Solarium, soon to be a household name. And, for me, the reward is watching the community grow in the way it is, watching the leaders that have stepped up to help, and give up their time, their services, their expertise just to help, a new member have a good experience, from day one up into their journey when they, may in turn return a favor by helping out in the community as well. So you're part of something big, something great. We have a lot in store for our members. We are actually still in a soft launch.
Jelly.
And I'm going to share that. I'm just going to pivot to my screen. Let me actually grab that page. But as we're in this phase right now,
okay,
guys,
come
it's
on,
been an
Pepe,
amazing
let's
journey,
go.
because as companies go through these different phases, there are reasons why why they do actually. And one is it gives the community, it gives the company opportunities to there we go, share screen, gives the members an opportunity, because we're truly building
Tech
a
genius,
company
everyone.
and a community for the people and by the people. We have been that way from day one. When we opened up to the world, was May 2nd in our official soft launch. Here we are today, just really enhancing, creating more, I would say, how would I say this? More opportunities, right? And making it more efficient, a better user experience, a better member experience. So Solarium Life, was really birthed from a concept to where we are today. And where we are today, though it was birthed from a concept, was actually transformed by the members of our amazing community around the world. And so the name Solarium Life, it's real simple. We were already doing research on the history of money, and
Doesn't make me want them to build my website.
The soldiers actually were back in 500 BC were actually paid with salt. That was their wage, salt. It was, commodity back then, was like the gold standard of their era.
He's going to tell us the whole
it was called
story.
salarium, and that's where the word salary derived from, salarium. And when, I came across this research, the name literally just resonated in my spirit, Solarium Life. We're going to bridge the ancient to the new. So
This
we're going
isn't
to
the
discover how
first
the
scam
ancient
called
world
Solarium.
for survival, and how now the modern world that you and I live in is turning crypto for freedom, because we're in this era of Web3 technology, and this shift I was talking about, this paradigm shift taking place. And every so often the earth go through a reset, and we are in one of those right now, because the new technology called blockchain technology now coupled, with cryptocurrency. And now we've got technology on top of that, right? So all these new technologies and a combination thereof is really allowing for individuals like myself to innovate,
He's
right?
so
So we're going to
Ash
see a lot
Mufareh-ish.
of new innovations
He
taking
knows
place in the
nothing
next,
about tech, but here he is.
5 years, 6 years, 10 years, because we're in the infancy stages of this whole Web3 world as we know it today, right? We've left Web 1, the introduction of the internet, to Web 2, the introduction to cloud computing, and everything went to the cloud. So here we are, fast forward in Web 3, blockchain technology called decentralized computing. And you and I get to be part of this amazing journey and opportunity, because this era of Web 3 is going to create true generational wealth for you and I, right? So we just have to recognize it. We have to position ourselves to capitalize on the trend. And then, of course, be with companies that are developing and creating opportunities for individuals around the world, where otherwise, these opportunities would not be here or be available to you. And that's what we're doing here at Solarium Life, is truly creating a community where we can empower, where we can impact, for better lack of word, where we can bless our community in a great way. So let's jump into Solarium. So if you are a guest and have not registered, I highly recommend you do. It doesn't cost anything. Get the link of the person that invited you. Click register. Once you register, you're going to fall right into our back office. Here we have our Zoom schedule. There's a lot of buttons you can click around. We have 8 packages to choose from, ranging from $10 all the way up to 4,000. And we're structured. You actually get points or credits for the packages you purchase. So it's 10 credits per dollar. So in this case, our $10, which is our lowest package, you get 100 credits for that. And then you have 25 to 50, 100, 500, 1,000, 2,000, and 4,000. And it's a real simple process. You just click package. We are Web3, so you pay with cryptocurrency, in this case, Bitcoin or USDT BNB for the miles package. And it's real simple. You click the Bitcoin, the pop-up, you can either scan this QR or copy the wallet address. There's the price, there's the 10% fee. So once you send that amount in and it hits the blockchain, you'll click verify payment. And once you do that, this actually activates. Your credits are dropped into the credit store, so you can access your products. And then your commission center, which is our affiliate marketing part of this, which I'm going to go over today, it will be immediately become available if you're an affiliate and you want to earn with us. Okay,
right? Like all the other crypto.
Let's say you wanted to purchase, say, 3 or 4 packages. One of the new features is you could go up to the highest pack. Let's say you wanted to pay with USDT BNB. You will click that pack right there, and then what it'll do, will tally all the packages, add the 10%, and then give you a total amount to pay. Once you pay it, and you click verify your payment, and it gets the one confirmation, what happens is all 4 packages activates, all the credits are deposited into the credit shop, and then the pay centers, if you're an affiliate, actually activates and open up for you to start earning commission. Okay, and this is the product credit store. This is where all your credits are deposited. I'm going to show you a demo of that here in a few minutes.
Why not just move up
and then we have funnel
get
builders, website builders, email marketing. We have a lot of amazing tools. Our members are loving it. We've had hundreds of members already learning how to use these tools. We have members.
We asked him to name one person, and
very first time, and because it's a very simple drag and drop. You have AI assistants. You've got templates you could use or build your first website. It's a good feeling, right? If you've been on social and you watch all these different funnels out there, and you see all these different websites, and in your mind, like, and I wish I could build one of these or do it. Guess what? You can now, right? Through Solarium Life, because we've made it very, very affordable, and we made it fun, and that's what this is about. Okay, and there's many links here you guys can look at. We got commission settings. You have some amazing features back here where you can actually buy gift cards. You can redeem gift cards, send gift cards, transfer credits. So a lot of really, really, very user-friendly, efficient, processes we have in here. You can transfer credits to other members. Okay, and you have
That's
many
why I'm
links here
like,
you
did
can
you
click
fix
on and
the
look at. We have
payment issue,
marketing
Steve?
tools.
Because there was
We
a
have
lot of
PDFs and
issues,
videos,
right?
which videos will be coming soon. A lot of times, a question will be, hey, what's your product? Well, you could just click on this PDF, email it to them, send it through WhatsApp, however you're going to get it to them. But it just goes through all the products, talks about the problems, talks about the solution, okay? And what we have to offer is you share that with them. So I just wanted to show you some of the
It's
features
so
back there
basic, it barely
of
explains
Solarium. So let's jump
anything.
right into it and we'll begin and spin the wheel. So Solarium Life is your financial freedom. It starts
we go
here.
with the
You're going
wheel,
to
guys.
discover today a growing community, an
I've
opportunity
only seen
designed to
this on
help people
Danny's one.
worldwide build income and take charge of their financial future using our digital tools and system. See, the struggle is real, and I always like to point it out. That's why we have an affiliate marketing option for our members, for the ones that would like to earn with us, right? I mean, you look at all the great companies that are out there that offer affiliate marketing. Because see, they recognize people are looking at least for a way to, supplement their income, maybe replace their income, whatever the case may be, right? They create those affiliate programs for that reason. We did the same thing because we recognize the fact that you're working harder, and many times you're still falling behind, right? A lot of times, as much as you try and try and try, sometimes it seems like there's more money than money at the end of the day, and many are, truly living from paycheck to paycheck, So when you understand and you've been through something like that, you understand, look, what opportunities are there out there, right? I mean, many of you are running to payday loans, paying like 400% interest, insane, but you got to do what you have to do, right? That's just life sometimes, especially you have financial
Hey, Thomas.
responsibilities. But I know at times it really gets old and you feel burned out because you're just juggling and juggling, finances. And the old safety net feels like it's getting thinner than ever. Why? Because all the shifts and the changes, you can't depend on now, government pensions and social security benefits. Why? Because the cost of living is going up. I mean, you look at the price of gas today as a result of decisions that countries make that affects us, you and I, right? So all these decisions that, governments make, at the end of the day, it's you and I, feel the ripple effect of that. I mean, yeah, you look at gas prices. I mean, I just had a pump gas, it was like six something a gallon. I was like, oh my goodness, I haven't seen these prices and I don't even remember when. So, but it takes a toll on you and I, right? If we've got to okay, do we put gas in our car to get to work, or do we not pay this bill? Or how do we juggle our finances? What do we do? Right? You got to ration the money out, and that's no way to live, right? There's other options. The corporate jobs are no longer guaranteed, especially with AI technology now that are threatening a lot of jobs. And you can Google, you'll see there's tens of thousands of jobs that now have been people have lost because of AI agents and different AI protocols that are out there. Well, let's talk about our traditional bank, right? Remember I talked about a paradigm shift? It's happening right now. There's a reset in the whole global banking infrastructure, right? Because the banks have got to adjust and adapt to this new Web3 era we're in, right? The digital currency era that we're in. So that's going through, happening right now before our eyes. So guys, what do you do? I mean, how do you break away from all these different restraints, because one financial hit truly can start a chain reaction in your life, right? Unexpected expenses, credit card debts, high interest rates, financial dependency. But how do you break away, right? See this little icon there? This guy with a little shackle around his ankles, right? This ball called debt.
Because of his hair.
Guys, I know the feeling, okay? So I can totally reason with you and understand that feeling. You're trying, but getting nowhere. So how do you make the shift, right? From dependency to the system. Well, I'm going to share with you tonight a system that was created to help you, number one, access amazing products at reasonable prices, and two, with our affiliate marketing program, earn, some extra income. So let's take a look at the products powered by DH Media. We have some very powerful tools. Like I was sharing, these are all our tools right here. You can build blogs, social media, planners. And what makes us different? Because that's usually always the question. What makes you different than everyone else? Well, here's the differences. What we did, we package, our products in such that you get credits when you buy a package, and you get to redeem the credits. They never expire, but if you look at the old model, you know, if you wanted to subscribe to any one of these services, you can. I mean, we're very familiar with some of these brands. If you want funnels, you know, there's ClickFunnels, there's Rapid Funnels, there's now, I mean, a lot of funnels providers you could choose from. Or if you want to build websites, I mean, there's WordPress, there's Wix, there's GoDaddy. I mean, there's so many of them that are out there. So point being is the old model is you would have to subscribe to 2, 3, 4, 5 of these different subscriptions and pay monthly fees, and you'll end up paying anywhere from $50 to $1,000 a month to access these products. The difference with us now, all those products and services are literally available in all-in-one
Spin
system,
the wheel,
and you're just
Steve.
redeeming the credits for the products that you want. Okay, so to share this method, I'm going to pivot to another screen. I'm going to show you real quickly how simple it is, because you know when members start using a product, they're really excited of the simplicity of it. So let's say, for example, now you know once you redeem your credits, you know it's all deposited right in the credit shop, which is you're going to see right here as you see it in the available balance. So let's say, for example, now you want to build a funnel. You click activate. Okay, what it's going to do is going to ask if you want to actually spend 300 credits. You're going to click confirm. Now, what it's going to do is validate you actually have 300 credits. Once it validates there's 300 credits in your available balance, okay, you're going to get this that says check your email. We send you credentials from app.dh.media. You're going to click OK. You're going to get activation email from DH Media. Once you do, you get some credentials. You're going to click login, create your own password. Now this is separate from Solarium. This is actually where the products are housed. You're going to click change password. You get a message say was successful, continue, and then now you log in with your new password. You click sign in. You're going to get a security code, and then it's going to drop you right down into the back office where now you can access the products, okay, and play around with the products. So that's how you know this the system works. So as you can see, okay, very simple, very user friendly, and we have members, like I say, hundreds of members already using the products.
Show us the products, Steve.
You know, using the email marketing system, and we've been getting testimonies after testimonies how amazing you know our products are. Now let's take a look at the affiliate marketing piece of it, because many of you I know affiliates, and you know you're here to earn a little extra and pay some bills. Some you know members are making some 5 figures. I'm going to explain that in a minute, but before I even jump in it, I have to give you a disclaimer that what I'm about to share is for education purposes only. I'm going to illustrate our comp plan. I'm going to illustrate how you can earn with
That
us
is
for
not
our
the
affiliate
proper
compensation plan,
disclaimer.
but there is no guarantee that you will earn, okay? You're going to get out of this what you put into it. And what do I mean by that? I always compare it to a commission-based job, right? If you work a commission-based job, you generate sales, you earn commissions. No sales, no commission, right? It's no different than like an hourly job,
here you
right?
actually
The employer
also have
pays
to
you
get
X amount of
paid.
dollars per hour. You come in and you put in X amount of hours per week, do the math, there's your paycheck. You don't go in for the week, guess what? Whatever they pay you per hour times 0 is 0, so you don't get a paycheck. So we're no different. So a lot of factors would vary your ability, number one, to share Solarium Life and the products, be able to maybe demonstrate it, articulate it, build a team if that's what you're doing. So there's many factors. Now, do we have members in Solarium Life right now earning 5 figures, meaning 10,000 plus or more? Yes, we do. Earning 4 figures plus, meaning 1,000 or more? Yes, we
Prove
do.
it. Where's
3
your
figures,
income
100 plus? Yes, we
disclosure?
do. 2 figures, $10 more? Yes, we do. 1 figure, like over $1? Yes, we do. And members
You're
earning
the
0
CEO. You
figures?
should
Yes, we
know.
do. Okay. So arrange. You're gonna again, you know, it's what you put into it is what you're gonna get out of it. So let's take a look at how this is structured. Very simple plan. We have 6 pay centers. You get to earn unlimited affiliate commissions. So on the $10 pack, you would earn $250 on the first level and $5 on the second level. Okay, so
Yeah, most people
again,
have
that's
vacation,
25%
sick
first
leave,
level and
right?
50% on the second level.
Like
So you do the
most
math right there.
people
That's
I know
what it
do.
equates to. But once
Especially here in Canada.
you generate these commissions and you
And that's it,
fill
Joe.
all 6 pay centers, you get what you
And
call a
there isn't
cycle
one
bonus of
for
$250
this.
total and $27.50 paid
And it's
directly
been going
into
for
your
a
Bitcoin
few
wallet.
years now.
Okay, and then the
So there should
$25
be.
you'll earn
But we
$625
don't
on your
show
first
it
2
ever.
sales, level 1,
Why,
and
Steve?
$12.50 on level 2, and that's your last 4 sales with a cycle bonus of $625, total earnings $68.75, paid again directly into your Bitcoin wallet. The company does not touch your money. It's automatically calculated, and it pays out directly to the blockchain and directly into your Bitcoin wallet. That's one of the other reasons that our affiliates that are earning commissions love this structure. So the $50 pack pays out $12.50 on the first 2 sales, level 1, and $25 on the 3rd, your 4th, your 5th, and your 6th sale, level 2, with a cycle bonus of $12.50. Total earnings
Megan Lynch is the only person I've seen make
$137.50.
money.
Again, paid directly into your Bitcoin wallet. Now the $25, the $100 pack as well pays out. You know, when you look at what we're actually paying out, okay, it's very
Megan already explained
lucrative.
this,
Number
and then
one,
sent
but
everyone
also
here.
it's very rewarded in the sense that the simplicity of it, right? And it's instant pay, and that's what members are loving. So $25 first level, $50 second level, $25 $25 on cycle bonus. Total earnings $275, again paid directly into your Bitcoin wallet. Okay, so also the $500 pays out $125 level 1, $250 level 2, a cycle bonus of $125. Total earnings $1,375 paid in Bitcoin. Now again, paid at the market rate, right? So yeah, there's something to that too. How
There
lucrative
she
this is.
is.
Okay, the $1,000 pack
Legend is
pays out
Megan.
$250, level 1, first 2 sales, and then level 2, the 500 on your 3rd, your 4th, your 5th, and 6th sale with a cycle bonus of $250. Okay, $250. Total earnings $2,750. Again, paid directly into your Bitcoin wallet. Then our $2,000 pack pays $500 on level 1, $1,000 on level 2, cycle bonus of $500, total earnings of $5,500, again paid directly into your Bitcoin wallet. And last but not least, our $4,000 pack, which pays out $1,000 on the first 2 sales, level 1, $2,000 on level 2, which is on your 3rd, your 4th, your 5th, and the 6th sale, with a cycle bonus of $1,000, total earnings of $11,000, again paid directly into your Bitcoin wallet. So as you can see, you know, just going through all 8 pay centers, right? You can earn 21,133. And like I said, we've had members already have, you know, surpassed this, you know, because they all have different strategies. But what's so beautiful about what we have done is we have created an opportunity for everyone in different formats. And to show you what I mean by that, I'm going to go to this right here, the screen we have in the back office. So members are paid automatically. Okay, so the minute you generate a sales, right, the commissions are paid directly into your Bitcoin wallet you put into the system. Members also can reserve their commissions in the back office, meaning in their wallet, to then use that to purchase their next package. And then we have a new feature, which is an automatic upgrade, meaning that you could reserve your commissions and it will automatically purchase the next package for you. Okay, so in understanding that strategy, what we have done is created a very, very seamless opportunity where you could start literally at just $10, okay, as an affiliate now. Okay, you're going to get your credits deposited into the shop. You can access, you know, the products. Matter of fact, you know, just for that, let me just scroll. Well, you can access like the blogs and different for that $10. But here's the beauty of it. You know, as an affiliate and you're building, right? I showed you the simplicity where 2 sales that generate 2 sales will help you fill that pay center. But with the 3rd option, once you have the 2750 in your wallet, it automatically upgrades you, right?
Ridiculous.
And as you're earning commission on this center and that center, because remember,
so why would you buy several
each one
packages
works
at the same
independent of each
time,
other.
right?
So you'll be earning commissions here potentially, and then now you're earning from your $25 pay center, and now you've got commissions coming in from both. And the minute your wallet has the $55, it automatically upgrades you, right? Now you've got 3 pay centers working simultaneously, and as it continues to generate commissions for you as the team grows, then once you have 110, automatically this one's open. You got 4 of them now. All of a sudden is activated. The credits are in your credit shop automatically, and you're earning, and the system is continually upgrading you, right? Automatically. So guys, this, you know, as you can see, we've designed and developed a system that's very
MLM.
simple to help you as an affiliate truly earn what you deserve to earn, right? And I think each one of you will agree it's time, and your time is now, to basically break that shackle of debt from your ankle and truly experience financial freedom. Now, I did mention the fact that we pay in Bitcoin. I did say at market rate. What did I mean by that? We if you do research, and I highly suggest everyone, if you do, go to ChatGPT, go to Gemini, go to Google, go where you have to go to get your information. And just Google, okay, the future of Bitcoin. Governments that are now created their Bitcoin reserves, companies that are now accumulating Bitcoin. What are the experts in the space of cryptocurrency saying about Bitcoin? Do your own research, okay? You'll be amazed where we're headed. Now, I don't have a crystal ball, and I don't know 5 years from now, 10 years from now, what the value of Bitcoin might be. I don't even know, since we're in the infancy stages of Web3, right? I can tell you in 10 years from now, 20 years from now, what the norm will look like as we are in the normality of Web 1 and Web 2. We don't even think about it, right? We pick up our phone, we jump on social media, which is Web 2. We go on the internet, which is Web 1. We don't think about it because it's the norm now. It's been normalized. Well, we're in the infancy stages of Web 3, and it will be normalized here in the next 10, 20 years, whatever that's going to look like. But you and I have an amazing opportunity. Now, you're earning in Bitcoin. Again, I don't have a crystal ball. All I can repeat is what I hear the experts that are more knowledgeable in this whole crypto space and who are making projections and predictions. Like Michael Saylor, who's, well-versed. He's an advocate for this space. And you can go to many other advocates of this space, and they're saying potentially we could see Bitcoin 10x, 100x, 1,000x, 10,000x. I don't know. But guess what? All I know is we've created a system that's very simple for you to start accumulating Bitcoin, right? In fractional ownership. And then you get to sit on it, your own personal reserve, and see what the market does. Because if it does do what the experts are saying, once again, this is not financial advice, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just repeating what I see on the news, mainstream media, and what I see on the internet from experts like the CEO of BlackRock. I think we could listen to him. The CEO of Charles Schwab and Merrill Lynch and all these financial institutes. I believe they have something to say, right? The CEO of Chase Bank. So these are the guys. I mean, they're the experts. I guess they're the authorities. We're just listening. So what are the choices now? You have two futures: continue on the path of pressure or take the path of possibility with us. So if you, again, a member, and congratulations. If you're a guest and considering, choose the package that fits your budget. You're already in the system and be part of this amazing movement here at Solarium Life. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to stop share, and we're going to go ahead and have fun, spin the wheel. And then one thing, the form, I'm going to go to the chat real quickly. The forms in the chat that you guys already filled out, but I want to see the last form that's in here. What is this one? The new registration, yeah, perfect. So the team and I, Saturday, we had, while I'm getting the wheel ready, I just want to share something. We had our Super Saturday training this Saturday, and we actually gave away a lot of prizes, cash prizes, to the members that attended. And one of the things when we were actually the team and I were going through it, because it was normally they didn't go through the normal channel of where to fill the form out with, the username and whatever else we requested. We didn't have all the accurate information. So if you guys going to use the same form here. I already have what I have for tonight. But if you were a winner on Saturday, if you guys don't mind clicking that form and filling it out, I guess they can. Sian, are you there? Quick question for you if you are.
Yes,
Or
Dr.
Debbie.
Steve, good night,
Oh, hey,
everyone.
Sian. Hi. So quick question. If the ones from Saturday, could they skip different parts of the form? Just put like their name, their username, so we can get them their price from Saturday?
Wow.
Yeah,
So
sure.
disorganized.
Okay, beautiful, guys.
I also have a copy, also, Dr. Steve.
Okay, of the usernames and everything?
Well, most of them, yes.
Most of them. Okay, beautiful. So guys, we will make sure that by midnight tonight, the ones who won Saturday, okay, will get your prizes to you, okay? I just wanted to point that out. All right, let's do this, guys. Let's go to this wheel. Oh boy, this is my best part of this presentation here. All right, here we go. We're gonna get started. We have let's go to, where are you guys at? Share screen. Oh, here we go. Share screen. There we go. Look at, we have how many? 12 participants. Awesome. Okay, some of these names on here, I think I have 4, but all right, we'll vet them. All right, let's see who's going to kick this off tonight. All right, so about Angelo. Angelo, congratulations,
Lord.
Angelo. All right, we're gonna move. Let's see if Angelo is still with us, and I'm gonna have to.
So all these people are new people that they're trying to give packages
Right. And,
to.
oh, I don't see an
To
Angelo
trap them in the
in here.
scheme.
See an Angelo, but I don't see Angelo. Is that correct, Debbie? I don't see an Angelo in there. Is that correct? Let's make sure before I go spinning.
Dr. Steve and everyone. No Angelo, Dr. Steve. You are correct.
All right, we'll spin the wheel again. No Angelo. Here we go. That gives the rest of the names on the wheel an opportunity. Wow. All right, Liberty. Liberty, congratulations. Okay, let's stop share and see if, oh, there's a hand. Awesome, well, congratulations. We have actually all the information we need on that form. Congratulations again. Very happy for you that we can help you get started on your journey with us here. So let's go ahead and pick our second winner. And this is fun. Love, listen, people. Here we go. Okay, Charshid, I believe I pronounced that correctly, but you see the name on there. All right, let's go ahead and see if this individual is still with us. Let's go in and see. Yep. Perfect. Congratulations. It's a familiar picture right there. All right, well, congratulations. We have all the information we need to get you started here at Solar Life. Thank you and congratulations again. All right, let's go back to our wheel. All right, Wyatt, congratulations. Now that's a new name there. I've never seen that one with us. Let's see if there
Queen one. There should only be one.
Congratulations, congratulations. Okay, I don't see that name on here. Debbie, can you verify? I don't see that name.
He left. He was like, "Fuck this. I don't want to join."
Okay, she might have stepped away. See here, I don't see the name. See under you, I don't see the name. So sometimes they're there and I don't see them, but I don't see them. So, all right, let me go back to the wheel. All right, we're going to spin again. Tisha, congratulations.
Yeah, he's kind of
All right,
boring, huh?
You're still with us. Go back to the end. All right, I see you. So in order to redeem, there you go, perfect. Congratulations, that's awesome. Well, I believe we've got our 3 winners. So congratulations. We've got actually all the information we need to get you set up for success. Congratulations to all our winners. So we're gonna bring this to a close. Guys, we have, be on the lookout for emails with many of the updates. We've, like I said, Saturday, there were many enhancements. So you definitely want to check the back office and see what the new features are. Then emails will go out periodically with all the newer changes. We've got some very exciting things on the horizon this week for you guys, and it'll be in the announcements in the back office as well as follow up with an email. So be on the lookout for all of that. The other thing is, I just want to say again, to all our Zoom winners, since we started this, a big congratulations. We've actually blessed, hundreds of members in our community already, and give them a head start here at Solarium. And then, of course, you don't want to miss our Super Saturday trainings.
Don't
I know
want to
today
miss
is Monday,
that.
and I'm telling you now, because it's going to be a lot of fun, you're going to learn a lot, and as well, we're going to be giving out a lot of prizes on our Super Saturday training. So you definitely don't want to miss that. The I'm not going to mention everything that we're going to be rolling out this week. So you just want to make sure you're getting your team, checking their emails or going to the announcement board in the back office. We are going to be planning another
Super
challenge
Scammer
here
Saturday.
coming up this week. We'll let you guys know. We'll announce it. And then as soon as we work out a few more details, I know we had the funnel challenge and we'll put it on pause, but we will resume that soon as we feel that we're ready to, because we know a lot of members just need a little more guidance with that. So we'll definitely get that kicked off for you. Let me see here. In the chat, if you take a look at the current weekly schedule is posted. We will have a new schedule coming up in the near future. But most important, we have the onboarding registration form that's as well as in the chat. And what that's for is for all the new members. Let's say you have new members or you new yourself and you're not sure how to navigate through the back office. You're not sure, how to open up a wallet, or, maybe you want to change your wallet address, whatever the case may be, you need a little assistance. Fill out that form. We have an amazing onboarding team, members from all over the world that's available to help you, because, we understand, this whole Web3 world. The product part, fine. That part, maybe you can kind of feel your way around, click your way around and get through that. But when it comes to, then the whole Web3 with the Bitcoin and the wallet and setting things up, that could be a little bit, intimidating. So that's what our onboarding team is there for, is to help you, hold your hand and walk you through the process to make sure that you have an amazing, member experience. And then, of course, if you're guests and do need help as well, that form is there for you too. So you can fill it out and say, hey, I'm a guest, so invited me, and I just need help with whatever you need help with, right? Maybe you just need help. How do I register? That could be a basic need, right? And that's okay. You fill out the form and we'll help you register and set your account up. So with that, I just want to say thank you to everyone for being here. Tomorrow, of course, we have currently the Zooms 4 times in the daytime, and then, of course, 6 times in the evening at 8:30 p.m. as you are on this one. So tomorrow will be at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. So we have the 2 on Mondays and Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Eastern, and then Tuesdays at 11:30. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. So those were, scheduled to help our members around the world at a more, reasonable time for them. So with that, I just want to say thank you for being with us, and we'll see you tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. If not, at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Bye for now, Steve. Thank you for being completely
The recording has
boring.
stopped.
Oh Lord. All right. So we got the form. We got this form. This is their onboarding. Yes. Bye, Steven. This is their onboarding form. All right. It says Solarium Life onboarding form, of course. Welcome to Solarium Life. We are excited we have you as part of our growing community. This form is designed to help connect you with our onboarding team so we can provide the support you need to get started successfully. Whether you need assistance with account registration, wallet setup, funding your account, or completing your activation process, our team is here to help, which is just wonderful. Please complete the form below in order to get access to the onboarding group. Once you have completed the form, please join the WhatsApp group, and it leaves the link. Our goal is to make your onboarding experience smooth, simple, and stress-free so you can begin taking full advantage of everything Solarium Life has to offer. Thank you for being part of the Solarium Life family. We look forward to assisting you on your journey. So you have new or active, you know? So full name, Queen of Karma. I mean, I promise you, that's my legal name. Are you a new or active member of Solarium Life? I am new. Username, Queen of Karma. Legend is my sponsor. My country is Canada. My telephone number is 613 549 2298 or 0. That's not my phone number. I don't know whose phone number that is. I've just made it up. If it's your phone number, I apologize. If they call you, I'm sorry. Tell them to email me over here instead. Give us all your ID details so we can sell it on the dark webs. And my email address. Crap, what's my email address for this account again? Queen of Karma 921. Okay, Queen. Oh, perfect. There it is. It's not going to let me. All right. 921@gmail.com. Yes. What issues are you currently experiencing? Well, besides my explosive diarrhea, I don't know how to spell diarrhea. Oh, yeah, there's two. I always forget there's two R's. All right. 2 R's for the sound you make when you're doing some diarrhea. Well, besides my explosive diarrhea and severe mental health issues, which I definitely have, my issues that I am experiencing is that Steve Sugrim told myself and Danny DeHeck that he just needed 2 weeks to complete this company, and it is still not completed. The pricing of products is still messed up, and this is still a MLM scheme, despite him and Megan Lynch claiming it is affiliate marketing. I am asking you cease and desist from all scamming and stop this madness, Steve. Please email me to come on my channel and have a chat. And we will submit Solarium Life onboarding form. Your response has been recorded. Awesome. I am so glad that it has been recorded. I don't need your phone number. Discord works well enough, and it's free. It's free to call long distance on there. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. We still have like 10 more minutes. I need to run and take a little break. So while I go and do that, I thought what I would do is I would play a little bit of mine and Danny's interview with Steve. Ask what financial authorities have approved Solarium Life.
Financial authorities to sell a product?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're claiming to be God on the internet, mate.
Did you register with the Security and Exchange Commission? Do you have a corporate registration number?
Yes, we have a corporate registration number. But what does the SEC have to do with selling a product?
What country?
You are selling securities, actually. You have to register those by law.
What securities are we selling?
Well, you're using
Website
credits,
builders?
first of all.
Yeah,
You're
yes.
selling a website,
Investment.
abilities. All of that is considered securities, and you would know that if you were who you
you're
claim.
saying so you're saying that GoDaddy selling websites?
No, you're not
domains?
GoDaddy, mate. And also, when I'm trying to search for you,
And actually, yeah, they do. They did register, by the way.
Yeah, they're not selling securities. We're selling websites. We're selling
no, you're
AI
not, mate, 'cause you
tools.
can't even show us a website. You can't show us a website that you've produced.
You're
And you have
selling
to-
credits, which is being
Like
used
I
as
said-
money, are you not?
Yeah, that's a
No,
security.
That is a
that's
security.
man.
Don't worry, I'll let the SEC know all about it tomorrow. It'll be great.
Okay, go to Manus. Manus is selling AI tools. They're selling credits.
No, you
go
just
to
stop pointing the
selling
finger,
credits.
mate, and answer the questions. I mean, this is ridiculous.
We're selling credits. How is you guys?
Well, you're taking money from people for something that you haven't delivered.
They are. My members have access to their products.
I did go to school. I have a college education. Thank you for asking.
Okay, let me. Hey, Danny, which is the website? What's your username you just signed up with?
Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look. You mean where?
What's your username?
So I'm waiting for the delivery from DH Media to an address that I just made up. I didn't even check it. And also it's Alex. I'll put it somewhere. Alex.
Right.
So I just created a fake address
check.
and it told me that it's going to take money from me and you don't even have payment gateway. Because you won't get one. Ask, when you're talking to Megan, ask her how she got on with Tiger Pay and then how she got on with Cash App. Because we shut down all her payment gateways.
Yeah, and it also triggered a FinCEN investigation into her. So be careful and don't get tied up in her.
No,
you might end up in that investigation.
I don't know who Megan Lynch is, guys.
Well, you should do. She's selling your products. Do you not do any credit checks on the affiliates? So I've signed up.
And you do know, but also so you know, BG Wealth people who are being hunted by the FBI are also involved in your Solarium product. Because I'm in their chat rooms and they're posting Solarium Life.
Okay.
And I have most of their username.
So there's my
So
here's
you're not
my
only
account.
gonna have the SEC, you're gonna have the FBI because they're gonna come and take every possible dollar from those BG Wealth scammers because they were high level people, which will cause an investigation into your company.
Mm.
So you're gonna have investigations every other probably week once the FBI finds out they're involved in your company.
Well, I mean, if you are genuine, mate, and you are who you are, say you are, then what I would like to see, if you want some good, honest feedback, is if you're selling me software that's going to be a drag and drop website builder like Squarespace, Shopify, then I would like to see it before I purchased it. And then if I purchased it, I would like to be able to make sure. Yes. All right.
Yes. Yeah, Danny. So listen, give me 2 weeks. We have a new site.
Mate, people are going to lose money in 2 weeks, mate. Shut down your promotion. I'm telling you to cease and desist. Don't tell me that you need 2 weeks to show me something.
We are in a soft
No, there's no such thing as a soft launch. Only scams have soft launches.
No, but Danny.
Wait, I want to ask a question for Susie. Hold on. Susie wants to know, does Solarium Life have a federal FinCEN MSB Money Services Business Registration?
He won't know what that is.
We don't.
A federal FinCEN MSB registration.
Guys, our attorneys handle all
Well, who's your attorney? I would like to talk to your attorney. How do I get in contact with your attorneys? Because I don't believe you've got any attorneys. We've heard it all before, mate.
Any of this to you.
Yeah, we've heard we've talked to so many people over the last 5 years, like yourself, who pop up here, and then you quietly disappear. You never come back and talk to us again. You ghost us after these conversations.
I will. I would love to.
No, you won't. No, you won't, because I'm calling you a scam now because you can't even show me one person using your website.
Do you at least have a state-level money transmitter
It's not a rocket.
license?
You don't need. No, don't penny me. You're telling me to give you 2 weeks to come back to show me somebody using your services when you're already taking money from people using your services.
They are using it. Our members are like the young lady. We've got many members. Billing
well, show me one. Don't you? Have you not used your own product?
We will come back, Danny. Okay, I would love. Danny,
answer my question. Have you not used your own services?
Danny, all these people that you accuse of fraud or scam, have they been on your show coming forward?
Yes, Lynette. Lynette from Smart. Yep. What's the other one? Booster AI. Are you familiar with him? He's probably disappeared. No, Booster. He's doing what you're doing, mate. Booster AI, right?
Yeah.
You don't know who they are?
No.
Let me bring up him. No. Booster AI. He claimed, look, this is his website now. We talked to him 6 months ago. We ruined him. All right. Now he was telling us that he spent $1 million developing AI software like ChatGPT.
Mm-hmm.
We dug into his website and found out he was using an API from Google Gemini. And he was selling digital products. Everyone, and Megan, the lady that's now promoting your product, was telling everybody they created VYB, which was digital products that help you be better entrepreneurs. Now, the same products that she's selling of yours was the same as that she was claiming she was developing.
Well, I don't know what she's developing. You know, here's the thing, though. We're providing a service, okay? I'm not saying we're developing. We're providing a service to help members and help businesses, you know, number one, have a web presence, the ability to, like our post feature to post on social media, so they have a presence on social media. So we have different tools to help companies, individuals, including our members, you know, just
no, you don't.
More
no, you don't, mate.
Yes,
I have one more question. I just have one more question. For people like me, for people like me who value transparency and truth, what independent verification can you provide to us today that confirms that Solarium Life is legitimate and a regulated business, please?
Thanks, Carla.
Solarium Life is a legitimate business, okay? That's all I can tell you.
No, I need like actual proof of these things, please.
Trust me, bro. Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying. DH Media is licensed. We're a licensed company.
Well, with
Licensed where and with who?
Yeah, well, we just asked you if you had a MSB license, which a lot of people do in your industry, and you don't even know what it is.
No, we have a company is registered. Okay,
Mate, having a company registered is not a license.
Registered the LLC, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're registered.
Okay,
anyways,
where?
I do have to go.
Okay, let's find it.
What city are you registered in?
We'll help him find it.
Yeah, Danny, listen.
We'll help you find your company. Pardon?
Okay.
Funny how that's always a question that ends the conversation, isn't it?
Are you getting a bit squeamish? So we just searched for Solarium Life LLC.
Danny, we have a legitimate company.
Well, where is it?
Yeah.
So why don't you just name where you're registered? How hard is that if you're a legitimate
If
company?
it's your company, we're the company owner. Where's your company registered? Hello?
That should be like, oh, it's registered here. That should take 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'll find you. Is it Wyoming? British Island? Yeah. Where is it? Don't you know where your company's
Delaware,
registered?
Dubai? I mean, where?
Yeah, come on, tell us. We're listening. Waiting for you, mate.
So,
Hello?
Danny, could I get your contact information? So
Well,
you
mate,
guys
it's everywhere on my website, theheck.com.
no, but I mean, contact.
Why?
No.
I'd love to know who your lawyers are that you're talking about. We want to know simple things like where your company's registered. I'm just going to Wyoming now. Save us searching a whole lot of time.
Yeah, no worries. Wait a minute, Danny. I do have to go. I'll reach out to you.
No,
I'll
you don't
reach
have
out
to go,
you.
mate, because this is your moment to save your company. This is your moment to save your company. You are not registered.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, Danny.
You're running away with your tail between your legs. You don't have
Danny,
any
I
real
am
products. What?
I have real products. I am
No, you
registered.
don't, mate. No, I just signed up for your real products. It's got to be delivered. I just used a fake address. Look, you didn't even take my money.
Danny, I will reach out to you.
No, I don't want you to, mate. That's not worth it, mate. You've had your moment, and now we're going to destroy your company. All
You
right?
can't even use it until tomorrow?
Yeah.
Danny, it was a pleasure.
No, it wasn't a pleasure, mate. It was a friggin' nightmare for you. And you get rid of Megan Lynch and Larry Lane when he pops up, and stop using multi-level marketing to promote a company that doesn't have any products. It's disgusting.
Our company has products.
No, you haven't proved that though. You're now running
you're a
away because
scammer. I just asked
you're a
to
friggin'
prove it,
scammer.
And you couldn't even tell me where you were registered.
Yep. Where's your
Easiest
company?
question to answer. Where is your company registered?
Boom.
Tell us.
2 seconds.
Danny, we're registered in the United States of America.
Oh my God,
No,
that
the
narrows
state.
down. What state?
And I do have to go.
No, what
I
state?
will look at every single
No,
all 50
no,
states
what
looking for
state?
you.
You can't
Don't
just-
think that I won't.
What state are you registered in? Answer the question.
Danny, I do have to go.
Answer the question, you scammer.
Danny, I'm not a
You
scammer,
friggin'
bro.
scammer. Get off my website. Get off my YouTube live, you scammer. We're going to shut your
Danny.
company down. You can't tell us you're registered in the United States. You're a scammer. We've got you, mate. You're in our sights. The Avengers will take you down. Prepare to die.
Yeah, I think Amazon's got to be contacted.
See you
Amazon
later,
server.
Steve. We just took down Stephen Beard. We'll take down you as well.
Another Steve.
Steve must be the Dr. Steve. Dr. Steve, a doctor that's wasting his doctorship. You don't
PhD of divinity.
you don't come in here and tell us that you're registered in the United States. You tell us what state.
Barely can tell us what his education is.
Redeem yourself, Dr. Steve. We're going to have fun with you, mate. You're going to wish you answered that question if you were genuine.
Is this Dr. Steve, the same guy who's in a bunch of scams that I keep seeing in all the WhatsApp groups?
Dr. Steve. Stevie, come on.
Yeah, he's in a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, so now we'll carry on doing the blog. So how's your deep dive going now, Queen of Carmen? He's still online.
Great, this might have helped.
Oh my
All
God.
right, guys, thank you so much. You guys
Well,
have
thank
a
you for
blessed
what? Come on. Have you got nothing to defend yourself? You can't even tell us where you're registered in America. You're a scammer.
I don't know how Amazon's going to play to your pay-to-play.
Oh, we're going to report your Amazon web server if you do any hosting. What's the use of reporting this guy? He does no hosting. We'll shut down. We shut down bank accounts, Cash App. All your payment gateways are gone. We're going to report you on the block. Did you know who Zach XBT is? As soon as we get a crypto wallet address from you, anyone using your services, mate, we'll shut you down on the blockchain. We just shut down $41 million on the blockchain from the last scam. So even if you're using crypto, we've got people clever enough in our networks to shut you down. So whatever way you're stealing money from people, we'll shut you down. Are we clear?
Danny, we're not stealing money.
You are. You're promising. You're making false claims, false advertising.
There is no false claim. Members
Well,
get credit.
go and watch Megan Lynch. Go and watch Megan Lynch
What state
promoting
is
your
your
company.
registered in? What state is your company registered in? What state is your company registered in? Answer the question.
You can't answer. Scammer, pants on fire.
I can answer.
Scammer.
I choose not to.
Oh, well, make up your mind. You just told us you're registered in the US. Now you're making up your mind. Oh, what a funny one. Oh, what a crack up. We've had them all here, haven't we?
Yeah.
The title
He
doctor
left.
carries weight. It signals.
He left. So yeah, definitely go and check out my deep dive if you haven't. I'll link it again. I will link it again for all of you in the chat. So if you've missed that deep dive, go and check it out. We go through his whole history, his education, lack thereof, I should say, and all of that good stuff. Right now, we are just waiting for this global gold coin GGC meeting to begin. They have all these amazing, Miles Seegers is inviting us to this meeting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, US and Canada. So we have joined and we are waiting. And hopefully they start any minute now. Hopefully. GGC is a fun scam. It's also a crypto scheme if you've never heard of it before. Can hide my banner now. But I did a deep dive on Larry and Gary Lane as well, who are very, very big into this scheme. I'm pretty sure that they're like at the very top of this, like they help run it with Keith. Lots of interesting characters. We've been covering it since it began. We've followed Larry and Gary for several months now. I've been waiting for a scam like you. You're welcome. Hopefully they start soon. But right now we're just waiting. We are just waiting for them to start. I am looking for the video that I have done on this that I can share with you. Here we go. It's in the comments. I'm getting my southern accent on in case Keith comes on, you know. But we've done a lot of deep dives on this one. Yes, so we have. And if you go to theheck.com and you go to blog and you go to anti-MLM and cults, you are going to see all of my journalism. And we have covered GGC on here as well. I've done a lot of interesting articles. So be sure that you come and check them out. We even talk about Victory with Ash. But this is a good one. I'll share this as well. All right, good to know. Thank you. While you're doing that, I'm going to share this link out to this deep.
With me, so you folks that are co-hosts, keep an eye on the participant panel. If people need to be admitted, just make sure you let them in. I'm not going to be focusing on that.
Okay, Miles.
So anyway, guys, let's make it official. I think most of you know me, but for those of you who don't know me, welcome, folks. My name is Miles Seegers, and I want to welcome everyone to tonight's GGC corporate Zoom. Okay, I hope everybody's doing well. And as you folks know, every Monday night, guys, we like to gather with you folks and give you what I'm calling a state of the GGC platform address. And folks, as a reminder, guys, the purpose of these meetings is to provide you folks with clear and transparent updates. And of course, to hang out with you folks for a bit. I like doing that. In particular, guys, those of you who are active members of GGC, I emphasize the word active, folks. If you own one GGC coin, in particular, if you purchased at least one coin, and I know many of you have dozens of coins, if that's the case, folks, I consider you an active member of GGC. So, having said that, those of you who are active members of GGC and have invested your time, folks, your energy, in your finances, and of course, your belief in GGC, I want to let you know I believe in you. We believe in you. You know, tonight, folks, we're going to hear from the chairman of the board of directors, Mr. Keith Yarbo. But before I bring on Keith, guys, I want you folks all to remember something, guys. This is very important, folks. I want you guys to remember this. GGC, folks. People are texting me as I'm talking. Got to multitask. GGC related material. GGC, guys, it's not just about the coin, folks. It's not, folks. It's about all of you.
It's about the balls.
It's about all of us. Want to share something with you folks that essentially, guys, represents, if not us, many of us. One of our community members, guys, one of our GGC members sent this to me. This lady wanted to let me know her situation. She wanted to let me know why she's a member of GGC. Why did she even purchase a coin? Why did she spend her time and energy getting involved in GGC? So I'm just going to describe her for you. And then I don't think I'll need to say much more, because I'm sure this is going to reflect many of you. Now, this is a lady, guys, but I believe it reflects our gentleman as well. Entrepreneur.
What does that matter? What?
Caregiver. I know we have some caregivers out there. Mr. Mark, yes, I know he's a caregiver. Takes great care of his parents. Mark, if you're listening, brother, I wish I could do that. Both of my parents are in heaven. I wish they were here so I could spend every single day with them. Anyway, let me go on. So this person describes herself, want to create wealth for my family, for myself and my family. No more hostage to the time clock. Narcissistic management, I love that. Nor the 8 to 5 grind, missing all the important things in life. And she ends it by saying, I'm a dreamer. I'm a dreamer. Question for you guys. And I know you guys can't chat, but I'm just asking. How many of you folks are dreamers? Truly, deep down in your heart, you know that you were put on this earth to do more, to achieve more prosperity, and not just for yourself.
You're a dream
but to help other people. Again, just answer for yourself. I mean, of course, I can't see your chats, but I'm sure I can read your mind, as my late mentor Bob Proctor would say, through the ether. All right. So again, I want to ask you guys, how many of you are dreamers? I'm a dreamer. And if you stay focused, guys, and you believe in your dreams, it will happen. Even before Keith comes on, guys, I want to let you know, every single day, folks, we are working extremely hard. I'm not expecting anybody to feel sorry for me, but ask my beautiful wife, Sonia. I worked all weekend. I worked on myself. I worked on my business. I worked on being able to support my team. And I know there's many of you who have built teams in GGC. We're all dreamers, guys, and we believe in the vision of GGC. And what we're all waiting for, folks, it's going to happen, guys. It's going to happen very soon. We're working extremely hard, everyone, to get everything up and running. Okay? Our goal, folks, for every active, I'm emphasizing that word again, active member of GGC, folks, is to leave these meetings with the clear and full understanding, guys, of the vision, strategy, and long-term direction of GGC. Because remember, folks, when we do go on chain, I believe, folks, that's just the beginning. It's not the end, guys. That's just the beginning. You know, I'd like to bring in some of my other comrades, PAB members, to speak a little bit and share their thoughts as well. I know some of them are here. Again, before we bring on Keith, Dr. Branch, are you here, brother? I know I saw you somewhere.
Yes, I am.
Great to see you, sir. Great to see you.
Always a joy and a pleasure to be on these Zooms. We look forward to them each and every week.
Bombing.
And it's always exciting when there's very positive information that's happening. And I know we had a President Advisory Board meeting last week, and met with a few members of the board, even though we can't share everything. But ladies and gentlemen, some of the information that was shared with us, that's being worked on, it's going to bring great joy to a lot of our active members.
Gotta emphasize that word, Dr. Branch.
Active members.
Active. There you go.
Now, keep in mind, we know we've all been waiting impatiently since the first of the year. We're about to go into the 7th month. But it's not a long time, but we're still in 2026. And 2026 is extremely bright. The future is extremely bright. But let me also say that when we are putting together a project like GGC, it is not easy. You know, from formulation to getting it to where we want it to be, where everyone can be extremely blessed. You know, in the backgrounds we can't see, but sometimes there's some knockdown, drag off fight. But at the end of the day, we all on the same page, focusing and fighting towards the same goal and purpose. And that's to ensure that all our active members that made a purchase, you're going to be rewarded extremely well. So, you know, some of us have hundreds, some of us have thousands, some of us have millions sitting in our wallets. And let's not forget the incredible platform that we have in the educational package that we have, in addition to our coins. Now, we know and we understand we initially came on board for the purpose of buying coins. But at the same time, we are in position in 2026 that we have multiple income streams that will be available to us if we choose to take advantage of it, in addition to the value of our coins and being able to redeem that value. So don't want to get into too much detail, and I don't want to share anything before any major announcements are made. But I am looking forward to being in Dallas on the 17th and 18th weekend. Matter of fact, our chairman even mentioned in Dallas there should be some incredible announcements made to those that are there in attendance. Now, I love going to Dallas anyway because I'm a lifetime Dallas Cowboy fan. So,
ooh, Philly.
So anytime I get a chance to go to Dallas, you know, hey, you don't have to ask me twice, you know. So, but looking forward to seeing as many of our comrades as possible. But also just want to offer a little bit of reassurance that even though things may not have happened on the timeline that was originally promised back in 2025, till in 2025, and even in the beginning of 2026, we're still on target to make sure that there's value in what you purchase and that you're able to retrieve that value. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I don't want to belabor the point too much. We want to get to our chairman of the board. With that being said, back to you, Miles.
Yes, sir, of course. And I want to reiterate that, Dr. Branch, thank you so much, because again, folks, I know not everybody here, people are texting me, I apologize, guys. I know not everybody here is, maybe has a strong background in crypto. That's neither here or there. You just need to understand something, folks. All of you can do this for yourself, okay? Go to a little website called CoinMarketCap. And you can see, folks, the thousands and thousands of coins that are out there that are already on chain that should not have been on chain yet. Let me say it one more time, folks. Many coins all over the world, they're on some blockchain, whether it's Binance or whatever. They should not have been there yet because they rushed the process. Folks, we're not just building another coin among the thousands that are out there.
No,
our goal, folks, as much as I love Bitcoin, our goal is to build the number one coin, guys. We want our coin to be number one. And that takes time, folks. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. We are that close, folks. We are so close to everyone, including myself and my family, getting what we want. You know, we came in here for the coin, folks. That's why everybody started. But again, those of you who I've met at the events, those of you who I'm going to meet on July 18th, I believe it is, in Dallas, looking forward to meeting all of you. We became friends. To me, folks, GGC is a family. It's not just a bunch of people waiting to sell a bunch of coins. Go deeper, folks. I always tell my team, guys, go deeper. Why did you buy coins to begin with? Why? And why do you want to sell those coins? Why? And somebody from way back there in the cheap seats will say, well, Miles, you know why. So
Now
I
let's
can
hear
make money. Is that the
why.
real reason? Is that the only reason you bought coins? Because you want to make money? Go deeper. Oh, well, Miles, I want to buy a new home. I want to move to another neighborhood. I want to buy a new car. I want to show off in front of my neighbors. Is that the reason? Go deeper. I want to feel better about myself. I want to be able to provide for my children. You know, I want to be able to leave a legacy. I want to be able to provide for my grandchildren.
Leave
Is
the
that
kids
the
out of your
reason?
scam.
Go deeper. So as we're waiting, guys,
Don't
for what
leave
we
the
all are waiting
kids.
for, think about why you're here, what you really want out of GGC, right? But go deeper, guys, much deeper. So with that said, folks, I have the pleasure of introducing, I mean, if you know Mr. Yarborough already, but we have our board of directors, Mr. Keith Yarborough here, and Keith's going to share some information. He's going to share his perspective of this whole GGC platform with you. And Keith, it's an honor, Keith. It's an honor and a pleasure to have you here. I know you're a very busy guy like everybody else, but you know, I text Keith earlier today, and you know, I was letting him know that I'd like for him to come on, and you know, right away Keith replied to me right away. He said, "Miles, whenever you need me, you know I'll be there." To me, folks, that speaks volumes. That's what Family Guys it's all about. We are the
Tells
GGC
me he's
family,
not really that
and all
busy
of you
running
are
this
part of it.
company.
So Keith, let me make sure you're not muted there. There you are, sir. It looks like you're not muted.
Can you hear me, Miles?
I can hear you fine, Keith.
Fantastic. Well, first off,
Put him on,
you know,
or
everybody have a happy 4th of July. I know that date has been sticking out in everybody's minds. We don't have a lot of new information to share with you tonight. Just want to inspire you and let you know that we are making measurable progress, and there is light at the end of the tunnel. The 4th falls, I guess, next weekend. So probably by, I don't want to overpromise to anybody, but by next Monday night, we'll probably have a lot more specific information for you. But Miles and Dr. Branch is correct. There's going to be a lot of really good long-term strategic information shared at the Dallas event
the 4th
on the 18th
happening.
At the Gaylord Resort. By the way, Mr.
The
Mr. Branch,
Gaylord Resort.
we might just move you to Dallas since you love Dallas so much and you love the Cowboys. We'll get you a full-time job. Maybe you'll be the candidate to replace Dak Prescott. I don't think you could do any worse, but we'd love to have you as a quarterback running the Dallas Cowboys. But, saying all that, folks, what Miles is talking about people that either earned or purchased the coins, or maybe you enrolled somebody that purchased coins and you got a coin match, whether you actually earned some additional coins or purchased some coins or hit a certain benchmark, you got some coins, however you acquired your coins, what you need to know, and the way we look at those coin holders, so building one of these projects that we're on, and I say projects out of respect because it's, when a lot of people are kind of fly by night and they want to put a Band-Aid on it and they want something, just a temporary fix. That's not what we're after here. I was talking to Larry last week, and what we're trying to do here is, we are making measurable progress, and we are going to get the job done, is we want something that's long-term, something where you can earn a real residual income by the teams that you've created, and not just a one-time shot in the arm with being able to convert some coins. There are people currently trying to acquire additional coins and purchase them. There's people that's trying to liquidate some of their existing coins. Whatever the category that you fall in, just know that like Dr. Branch and Miles said, we are making progress. We are going to make it happen. You go back and you look, and I was sharing with a buddy of mine today, and he said, Keith, don't get frustrated. Rome wasn't built in a day. It's only been a few months. And he said, sure, there's probably some over promises, but in every major corporation, every major investment that anybody's ever done, there was always some over promises or some benchmarks that wouldn't met. And not that the over promising was intentional, but just understand, guys, that when you purchased or earned the GGC coins, the way it was looked at was that's almost like being an original accredited investor in a corporation or a company that's long term, that has a 5 or 10 year exit strategy. And you know, most of the time, in 99% of the investments that are out there is you know, there's restrictions on that investment, restrictions on that stock. I haven't been a big investor, but I've invested in 10 or 12 different opportunities over the last 30 years, and every single
Why
one
should we
of them
trust you
had
then?
a benchmark well in the future where the company had a chance to sustain itself prior to anybody cashing out. Now, will there be available, you know, opportunities in the future to either liquidate some of that or borrow against it or distribute it out to your family? Sure, there will be. But when I say that's in the near future, understand that when you're building something like this, and it's not just a wham bam thank you ma'am deal, and you're looking at something that you can give to your kids, something that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years down the road, understand there's a lot of moving parts. And when I say a lot of moving parts, you know, sure, there's the coins, and I know everybody in here is worried about that, and you know, that's our main focus, is get it where everybody can liquidate and leverage the coins that they possess. But at the same time, when I say a lot of moving parts, we want you to be able to earn residuals off of the existing database of people that we have in our system. We want to provide those people with a product and with a service, and we want them to have to subscribe to it to where you can earn
You should have
a
the
residual
product and
commission.
service before the
You know, me
people.
being from Dallas, you know, I remember 25, I guess it's almost been 30 years ago, XL Communications came out, and a young man decided he was going to pay residuals on people referring people their long distance bill. And it seemed like pennies on the dollar, but those pennies added up. And there, you know, I personally know people that earn millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of commissions from that one service. And, you know, our goal is to eventually have a lot of different services. But the educational part that Dr. Branch was talking about, it's a real service. It's needed. You know, I've made every one of my kids take the course. I think if anybody is educated on what's going on and they have an idea of what's going to happen in the real world in the next 20 to 30 years, you want everybody that you know to have access to that information. The fact that they can, you know, show proof that they've completed the courses and earn some coins is just a little icing on the cake. But I will tell you this, not to open up a can of worms or talk about anything negative. You know, we do have some hurdles. We got a lot of things that we're focused on, we're working on. We're trying to put together a brand new exchange that certain people won't have the ability to mess with our data or to control different things. We want to be in control of the value of the coin. We want to be able to build a demand where, you know, all you got to do to make it continuously go up is build a bigger demand for the coin than there is
You mean insider
anybody that wants to sell it. And so, you know, as we move forward, you know, one of the things that we want to do is we want to open up peer-to-peer, where you'll be able to sell or liquidate or trade or give somebody some of your existing data. But to do that, we've got to make sure that the company is stable first, and we do have all of our ducks in a row. You know, just for the record, so everybody knows, we got Finfire completely paid off.
Right?
You know, we're ecstatic about that. At one time, we owed those guys $140,000. We've strategically, over the last couple of months, paid them and earned some money and sent some more money towards our accounts receivable. And I'm boastful and proud to say that
like, what's he on about?
Tony and his staff at Finfire, they're all still our business partners. We all still talk to them. They still help us on a day-to-day basis. They're still helping us with the academy. They're still helping us with the commissions. They're still helping us with compliance. But the big elephant in the room is the fact that GGC doesn't owe Finfire any money anymore. We're boastful and proud about that. Another thing we're proud about is nobody's worked harder than Mark and Gary and Joe and Tommy, the other board members, especially Gary Kramer and Mark, of acquiring additional assets. I know it's one thing that Larry talks about all the time. every single day, Gary Kramer is on the phone with potential people to pledge other assets to sustain the price of our coin. So, Miles, when we talk about moving forward, are we making leaps and bounds? No, we don't have any major accolades to talk about tonight, but I can tell you that it's in the near future. Nobody on this board, nobody on this leadership team is going to ever give up. I can't tell you if it's going to happen in 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, or 2 years, but GGC will be on a blockchain. You will be able to convert it for Bitcoin or USDT or give it to one of your loved ones or somebody that if you want to sell some off or borrow against it or whatever, it will become legit. But at the same time, we're trying to make our GGC coins, make it legit and have a platform where you can honestly trade it at a legitimate price and a valuable price. At the same time, the other moving parts is putting together a solid company that all of these 670,000 people that have downloaded the wallet have the ability to earn a residual income. That's our long-term goal. Our short-term goal is to immediately get live with a new system and get our coin on a blockchain. Is everybody going to be able to go sell millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of coins? No, because it would drive the price of it way down to where the value wouldn't be that good. There's going to be different strategies put in place where people can sell a certain percentage on a monthly or quarterly basis. There'll be all kind of different things. It'll be discussed between the board of directors and the advisory board, and we'll make sure that the decisions that we make have your family's long-term interest at the top of the list. That's our main concern. I promise when I took this position, Miles, I didn't want this position. I'm a field guy. I'm a builder. I'm a networker. I'm not a chairman of the board, but I knew that we needed somebody on the board that had a field heart. And so I promised when I took it that this position, that knowing that it was temporary, that we'll eventually have a poster child chairman of the board that's got an 850 credit score and has 40 years corporate structure and everything else. I knew right now that board needed some field impact on the board. And I can tell you folks that every single decision that this President's Advisory Council and this board makes moving forward, it has you and your coins and your family's long-term interest at heart. I can promise you that. Is it happening as fast as I wanted to? No, absolutely not. I've got a lot of coins too. I'd like to liquidate some of them and get out of debt myself. I've got a daughter that just finished college with some college debt. I got a lot of things that I'd personally like to take care of, but at the same time, I go back and remember Rome wasn't built in a day. I know that anything worth having takes a certain amount of sacrifices. I know that you got to have the patience of Job to really cash in and to make the money that you're supposed to make on one of these long-term investments. And most of the different times that I bought some stock or invested in a company, it was a 2 to 5 year plan. And this buddy reminded me today, he said, Keith, we're only halfway through 2026. You're making measurable progress. You got an unbelievable team behind you. All you got to do is keep doing something every single day to improve the current status of the company. And Miles, I can assure you that that's what we're doing. My buddy Tommy here in Dallas had a little stomach issue last week with some ulcers and was in the hospital for a few days, but he's back out now. We have launched a aggressive campaign to get all this taken care of. We know we've got the date of July 4th. That we've promised everybody would have some updates and answers and let everybody know about the measurable progress we've made. We know we've got the event coming up on the 18th. And by the way, like Dr. Brandt said, we are moving forward with that date. We are having that event. There will be some very, very valuable information given to in different strategies and different things that we're going to talk about where the company stands and where we're going to, the process that we're going to do moving forward. Using that word process, y'all keep talking about the word active. Let's talk about process. Building a company like we're trying to build we're just not talking about opening a company. We're talking about a brand. We're talking about something long term. Building one of these companies that that has the characteristics that we're talking about here, Miles. It's a process, not an event. There's a process involved. So much legal stuff, so much getting things signed off on, doing things this way, having board of directors, doing the meetings, having a CFO. Now we've got a president. Jenna and Bob Thompson are awesome at what they do. Everything that it's like 1,000 different pieces to a puzzle to put it together to make it all come together like a Broadway play. You think about it and it's kind of like a baseball game. Every once in a while you hit something over the fence and you have what I call an immediate impact. And we'll have some days and some things that happen that'll have immediate impact. But when you're building something long term, it's like a diamond on a baseball field. Most of the runs are scored one process at a time. You get up to bat, you get the batter to first base, you get a runner on base, you move him over to second, you hit a sacrifice fly, you move him over to third, and the next thing you know, you hit a base hit and that person scores. Just remember, there's a process involved here. It's not an event. It's a process. And we are diligently working as hard as we possibly can on a day-to-day basis to get you all the information to make this company your opportunity long-term. We want the company to be here. We want you to have the ability to make long-term residual income, and we want you to have the ability to trade and sell and give away and convert your GGC coins just like the original dream was from day one. So, Miles, I don't know what else to say other than get your tickets and get to Dallas on July 18th. It is hot here. Be sure to bring your swimming trunks and your tank tops and flip-flops. Come in a day early and go to a Ranger game or go to Great Wolf Lodge that's right next door to the Gaylord. Come enjoy Texas. Come in a couple of days early, and we always open our arms here in Texas to everybody, but be careful. It's not as open book as some of the rest of the country, like Colorado or California or Vegas or some of the other states have more lenient laws. I just want to warn everybody, when you come here, I don't know if you've heard the old saying or not, but it goes back many years, and that is come to Texas on vacation and leave Texas on probation. So when you come here, please be sure that everybody abides by the rules and regulations. And I can promise you that we're going to do our best to have a great event, to give you all the information that you're looking for, and be able to paint a very clear picture of where we're headed for the future. So, Miles, back to you. Thank you for filling in for Miss Dawn.
He should be in jail.
She is in Africa on a hunting safari, and her and her husband having a fantastic time. She's missed. I don't know if she's on here or not, but Don, be safe in your travels. And Miles, if you got anything else you'd like me to talk about, let me know. But God bless you. Thank you for filling in. We love you and Sonia. Can't wait for you to get to Texas.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you so much. No, it's a blessing. It's definitely a blessing to have you here. And guys, the information that Keith shared, guys, look, it's nothing but positive, guys. We want the best for every single one of you. And, guys, we're not going to stop. We're going to continue working hard. And folks, listen, those of you who have not been to at least one GGC event, folks, make plans to get to Dallas. I know many of you live in the Dallas area. You have no excuse, guys. But definitely get to Dallas, guys, because we are going to be putting together strategic plans. Guys, it's not just about going on chain and selling coins. You just heard Keith speak about peer-to-peer, learning how to really leverage your investments. And we're going to talk about those things, guys, in Dallas. So you definitely want to get there. Learn the strategies that everybody's going to be learning. We're going to be teaching you strategies. Plus, again, we get to hang out again, guys, and that's really exciting, guys. Because again, folks, very serious, guys. We are so close, but we don't want to rush the process. We don't want to be, guys, just another coin, right?
Yes, we did.
Maybe shoots up to a certain price and then goes down to nothing. This is a complete community we built, guys, and we're going to support it to the very end. We're going to support all of you to the very end. So with that said, I want to thank you, Keith, for coming on and sharing. I want to thank Dr. Branch for coming on. Thank you so much, Dr. Branch. And finally, I want to wish you folks, those of you here in the U.S., all over the world, I want to wish you folks a very happy, safe 4th of July. We here in the U.S., we're getting ready to have a birthday. 250 years, believe it or not. It's going to be exciting, guys. So, folks, keep the faith. Stay blessed. We'll be back with you on the next GGC Corporate Zoom. Stay plugged in, guys. Stay plugged in. And make sure you get your tickets.
Okay, Megan.
I'll see you folks on the next Zoom. Again, stay blessed. And I'll speak with you folks later.
The recording has stopped.
Wow. Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? I mean, kind of, I guess. So, we started off with Megan. Megan in Solarium Life. She explained the Solarium Life scam to us. And then we actually went and watched Steve Sugrim, who then explained the Solarium Life opportunity to us again, and then gave away 3 prizes, which I believe were basically memberships for Solarium Life. So yay to that. And then we went over to GGC, and that is where we found out that nope, nothing's going to be told to us on July 4th, despite that being promised. It has been moved. Hopefully they will tell it to everyone on July 18th. But it sounds like we're not going to hear from them until after July 4th, based on how that just ended and how they wished everyone a happy 4th of July. So I guess we'll just have to keep an eye on this and see where it is going, you know? Boy, when my logo comes up on the big TV, it looks fantastic. I don't know if it's off topic, but it would be funny to play Valerie's video. I gotta go now. I've been going for 2.5 hours and I don't feel good. How do I know if I'm staying blessed or not? I don't know. I don't know. The thing about GGC, right, is that there is no real way to track your progress. And that's why their whole group is filled with people that are like, what's going on? I'm still waiting for this and I'm still waiting for that. And when are you guys going to tell us what's happening? Everyone's just waiting around like confused. And then they're able to throw events. They're able to pay people, right? And I'm kind of like, were you able to pay FinFi? But then you can't pay your affiliates? So it's just schemy all around. And then Keith is talking about how they're making their own exchange and then they can decide how much their crypto is worth. And that's not how that works. The market decides how much it's worth. Like Nev said, you can't just be like, yeah, so this is my stock. And I've decided that it is going to be worth $5,000 and then sell it for that. Like that's not how that works, as we have talked about a lot in the past. But I had a great time coming and hanging out with all of you guys. I guess they're nowhere closer than they were 6 months ago. Exactly. It's just like on Passive, where they're just waiting to launch, and every time that they say, okay, this is the date. All right, July 4th, we're going to tell you everything that's going to happen and we'll have everything sorted out. We'll be able to let you know and everything will be starting. And then the event on the 18th will be great. That's what they were telling everyone, right? And now all of a sudden they're like, oh, no, more hiccups. And I'm like, well, how many hiccups can you have? Like, obviously somebody's doing something wrong in the planning process and the execution process of this. They never mentioned their vault, which was kind of surprising. They usually brag about it. I wonder if that's, still a thing, or if they're going to try to move on from that in the gold mine. Like I said, I guess we'll have to keep an eye on it. I thought we were going to get Megan kicked out of Solarium Life based on the conversation that Danny and I had with Steve. Again, go check out that deep dive if you haven't yet. But I hope that all of you have a fabulous, amazing rest of your MLM Monday. Danny has a premiere starting in 22 minutes. So if you want to go watch more MLM shenanigans, you can go and check that out. Yeah, the vault is empty, right? The only thing in that vault is cobwebs and some spiders. But make sure that you go and support all of our fellow anti-MLM people today, since it's MLM Monday. I love all of your faces. I'm not feeling that great. So I don't know if I'm going to be going live tomorrow. I might take tomorrow to rest up and work on some deep dives and research that I'm doing. I have a couple deep dives I'm doing on Hare Krishna. I have a few scam deep dives I'm doing. My schedule is full. Plus it's summer. I got the little one home now for the summer. And, I'd like to enjoy some of my summer. But I will see you all very, very, very soon. I love all of your faces. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today. And I think to see us out, we're going to listen to some GGC. Love you guys. Happy MLM Monday.
Love AI.
Bye.
Love AI.
Love AI.
Yeah. Heard they got a global gold coin, talking like it's straight from the mine. Larry Lane flashing little charts, but the numbers never line with the lines. Got a crate full of brothers in the chat room. Buy the dip next moon, get rich soon. Copy paste scripts, all caps in the group. Every lie feels slick, smells sick in the room. Twins standing right by him, echo every promise. 2 mirrors, 1 con, both pockets the fattest. Robin Noble in the back with the briefcase, smile on his face, keep receipts in the briefcase. They say back by gold, I say back by. Show the vault, show the bar, show the truck. Ain't a nugget in sight, just a PDF bluff. Screenshot, smoke screen, suckers look. Global gold, it ain't gold. It's just talk, just hype, just cold. Larry Lane and his twin, that's a scheme. Robin Noble in the cut, that's the team. We the naysayers, speak that truth. Tear through the tails, through the proof. Hey, you can keep your lies, keep your spin. Hey, we ain't buying in, we ain't buying in. They love a desperate man with a light bill due. Double up, triple up, this right here for you. DMs flooding with the same little slogan. Early in the project, that's how doors open. But every well they show is a stock photo. Every vault they show is a crop logo. I see fear in the front, greed in the pitch. They got scripts for the poor, yachts for the rich. So we screenshot chat, save files, track trails. Follow every wallet, watch them cash out bail. PI post say ignore all the haters. That's us in the comments, dropping raw calculators. Check the ledger, where the metal, where the mine at. They blocked and brag, look, we don't mind that. Cool, but the truth don't mute. We outside with a megaphone glue. Gold on it ain't gold. It's just talk, just hype, just cold. Larry Lane and his twin, that's a scheme. Robin Noble in the cut, that's the team. We the naysayers, speak that truth. Tear through the tails, through the proof. You can keep your lies, keep your spin. We ain't buying in, we ain't buying in. You can sell that script to a stranger, but not to us, we sense danger. We the ones posting links, dropping facts. We the ones saying run no stats. Every lie got a time, got an end date. Every scam got a trail, got a mistake. When it all falls, when the story get thin, we'll be right here saying told you then. Global gold corner, it ain't gold. It's just talk, just hype, just cold. Larry Lane and his twin, that's a scheme. Robin Noble in the cut, that's the team. We the naysayers, speak that truth. Tear through the tails, through the proof. You can keep your lies, keep